What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to today's match day in the Anfield agenda. I'm your host, Craig. As always, you are very, very welcome. The Reds in action today against Jose Mourinho's Spurs in a game that, if we win with Leicester dropping points, will push us a little bit further ahead in our quest to lift that Premier League title next May. Team news is in. I'll go through it as the chat begins to fill up. Spurs team news is in as well. As always with Mourinho, he loves to throw a spanner in the works. He loves to give himself a get out of jail free card with regards to, I had to play this player because X and Y, and then if we beat him, he goes, well, I had to make changes. Mourinho does love an excuse. I've said this before, said it in last night's stream. I'm going to reiterate it once again. I firmly believe Mourinho's always been a little bit pissed that he didn't get the opportunity to manage Liverpool Football Club. But that aside, we've got the best manager in the world right now, so we'll carry on doing our thing. Chat's starting to fill up. How are we, everybody? There's just under 20 minutes to go till kick-off. Stephen's in, Jessica's in, James is in, Danny's in, Darren, Liam, Michael, Paul, XD, Sid the Kid, and Ella as well. How are we, Ella? Welcome. Michael Dunn's dropped in as well. How are you, sir? Danny Ings doing bits for Southampton today, yeah. Scored the winner against Leicester City. Leicester thought they got a really late equaliser, but it was ruled out for offside. I think it was Johnny Evans, if memory serves me correct. Dave Sweeney's in the Jesus. How are we, Dave? Liz Golden as well. Dylan Cooney. KDW96. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a big game, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? For the first time in a while, I've actually got a team selection correct. If you guys remember, I spoke last night about my predicted starting 11, and for once I got it right. I never get these things right. I'm usually at least one or two players off. So for me, I've got no excuses. I can't but be happy about the 11 that Jurgen Klopp has put out there today to take on that Spurs team. Bench is looking pretty decent as well. The shiny black kit is out. There you go. It is Connor. I have to get a chance to wear it at some point because, New Balance won't be making their kits come the end of the season, so I got to break out the black on black kit. Do you know what I mean? Or the blackout kit. Michael Dunn said not bad. Good. Glad to hear things are alright. Loads of Danny Ings love. Look, pushing aside the fact that they beat Leicester and that helps us, I know and I love to see that a lot of Liverpool fans are genuinely really happy for Danny Ings because it didn't work out for him at Liverpool, but it wasn't because of his own fault. It was because of injuries, because we progressed so much, and he just didn't get a chance to put a run of games together. Southampton took a chance on Danny Ings, and I'm genuinely delighted for the guy that it's working out for him, that he's banging in goals, because he seems like a lovely fella. He's a wonderful footballer, and I'm sure you'll all join me in hoping that he carries on his rich vein of form and keeps banging him in for Southampton, because he looks like a top lad, Danny Ings. Scotty's in the house. How are we? Thomas is in. Fair play. He said, I hope that's in relation to me getting the team selection right for once, mate, because I never get them right. Never. Anyway, let's run through the Liverpool team selection for those of you that may not have heard yet. Alisson starts in goal, of course. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez are the centre-back pairing for today. And Andy Choo-Choo Robertson is at left-back. Midfield, as I predicted, Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And then up front, Mane, Salah and Firmino. On the bench today for Jurgen Klopp's Red, Adrian the backup keeper, Minamino, Adam Lallana, Shaqiri Origi, Nat Phillips and young Neco Williams. So, again, a chance for people on the bench. I'm a little bit surprised, actually, not to see Curtis Jones make the bench today. Unless I'm missing something, maybe he picked up a knock, something like that, but I would have expected to at least see young Curtis Jones on the bench. That being said, I've got no arguments. I can't but be happy about that 11. I love the fact that he's gone balls out and put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in there as well. And we're going to go for it. It looks like they're going for the jugular, which is what we want to see. There's something that the cop wants you to know, Scotty. Hang on, let me just double check. It's that the best there is Bobby Firmino. Or the best in the world is Bobby Firmino, I should say. There's something that the cop wants you to know. He's the best in the world, it's Bobby Firmino. Our number 9. Passing the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. My neighbours must fucking hate me at this point, ladies and gents. Hat-trick for Salah today, said money nuff can't done. I don't know if I've got that one correct. How long has Lloris been out for? Gazaniga played against us at Anfield too. Quite a while. Isn't it his elbow? Did he dislocate his elbow or something? With a bit of an innocuous fall. Hat-trick for Mane today. There's hat-tricks all over the shop today for people. If Bayern can't pace them, then I can see us beating them about 4-0, said Danny. Si senor, said XD Sid the Kid. Hendo goal incoming for Liz. Liz, I think we spoke about this yesterday and you're right. He's due one, isn't he? His performances have deserved one. Connor said R.I.P. his ears. Mate, you should be... It should be like saltiness. Don't make me break out, pour some sugar on me, Crosby, because you know I will. Strong bench said Praviz as well. Hat-trick for Virgil, said Dylan. Relax now, Dylan. Relax. Maybe a Virgil goal, but a hat-trick? Hat-trick for Allison, for Pablo. Hat-tricks all over the shop today, ladies and gents. What's this going to be? 25-0 according to some of you lunatics. Minamino to come off the bench and score for Logan UK. Loving the shirt, said Jamie Maria. Thank you, mate. I was fortunate enough to be able to grab one of the blackout shirts before they sold out this year, so I'm really happy because I tried for the last 2 years, couldn't get one. LFC's been out of stock for the kids' kits for months. Can't wait for Nike. Have they really? That's shocking, isn't it? Honestly, Red Hulk, that's frustrating as fuck, mate. I hear where you're coming from, and I'm sure that the club are frustrated as well if that's the case, because they're going to want to shift kits. Of course they are. And it's nothing worse than disappointing kids, mate, when they want the kit as well. So yeah, I hear where you're coming from. Craig for a hat-trick, said Pablo. Do you know a perfect hat-trick as well, mate. Left foot, right foot, header. So that's what I'm all about. Hat-trick for Mane and Mo with 1 goal. 4-0 boom, said Michael Dunn. Remember when Virgil almost scraped the hat-trick in the Brighton game? Mate, I've got to be honest, well, my mind is absolutely shocking, mate. I never remember anything. Domestic Butler, it's just 2 people now. Carl as well is going for an Allison hat-trick. Relax now, relax. I wouldn't rule out him scoring one day though. You never know, you never know. Gomez to score a screamer, said Mr. Crosby. Takumi's going to score, said Cape Town Muslim. Again, my prediction, like I said, is that we might see 65-70 minutes from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and then maybe see Takumi Minamino, come on, and get some minutes. What's the Spurs team? Let me just check, mate. Let me just grab my old phone here. Connor sent it to me. It's a bit of a fucking shock, to be honest. Where's it gone? Right, Spurs team. Gazaniga, Aurier, Tangana. I don't know who that gentleman is. Alderweireld, although he's replacing, what's his name? Vertonghen. Sanchez, Rose, Winks, Eriksson, Dele Alli, Lucas and Son. So there you go. Again, run through it. Gazaniga, Aurier, Tangana, although I'm sure it's Tanzania or something like that, isn't it? Alderweireld, Sanchez, Rose, Winks, Eriksson, Dele Alli, Lucas and Son. There you go. That's the Spurs team. R.I.P. the chat if Minamino does score. Yes, it'll be absolutely fucking bopping, mate, and rightly so. Devon reckons Crosby's going to get a hat-trick. Nah, Crosby never scores, mate. Never scores. He's a nearly man, is Connor Crosby. What have we got? I think it'll be a win for Liverpool 100%, said Connor Clark. Spurs are poor. We should be smashing them on paper, says Red Hulk. Kane's injured, said Michael Dunn. Yes, he is. He's out till probably April by the looks of things. Tangana is a young lad. Yes, I know that, mate. But I'm sure on Sky it was Tanzania or something. I'm sure there was a Z in there somewhere. Maybe that was his first name. Maybe I got it wrong. I would love to see Oxlade-Chamberlain score coming back, said Austin Silva. Yes, Kane is injured, mate. He's out till April. He's I think it was a tendon in his hamstring, something like that. Benny's going 2-1. Farrell's in the house. How are we, sir? Would love an early goal or 2 for us to still his tattered nerves. He does suffer. Usually when we're playing, Farrell's wandering around the kitchen cooking something just to try and calm his nerves down. Alf Mister's going, he says hello Craig, 2-0 for the Reds. Thomas McGee's going balls out and he's going 7-0 for the Reds. Mane hat-trick for Sheikh Hisham. Is Troy Parrott in the Spurs squad? I don't know. They're bench, mate. Let me just check. Sorry about the banging there. What have we got? Vorm, Vertonghen, Sessegnon, Dyer, Skip, Lamela and Lo Celso. So no Troy Parrott in the Spurs 11. Grant Shea said good morning Craig, it's 11:30 AM here in the States, hoping to smash them to oblivion. I'm with you, mate, and good morning to you as well. It kind of is like morning to me the way my sleep patterns are as well, not gonna lie. Who else do you want Liverpool to buy in January, say Gaming Dog? I don't think we're going to buy anybody else, mate, if I'm being honest. I think we'll probably hold off till the summer, and I'm expecting a big transfer in the summer, mate. With Knight coming on board and stuff, I am expecting what we'd call, I suppose, a marquee signing in the summer. DZB is in the house. How are you, sir? Welcome. Devon said Oxlade-Chamberlain is one of my favourite mids in the world. I love him as well, Devon. Absolutely adore the guy. So happy to have him at the club. And he brings something a little bit different, doesn't he, to our midfield. Loves a shot from outside the box as well. Eddie Walker said Son is the only danger man and Gomez will sort him out. Son is a wonderful player. Credit where it's due. If I could take a player from Spurs and drop him into that Liverpool team, it would be Son. But then again, we've got the Kumi Minamino now, so probably don't need him. How did Adam Ida get on? I don't know who the fuck he is, mate. Sorry. That's gone over my head, Tom. Adam Ida. Am I missing something obvious here? We should buy Lingardinho. Nah, you're alright, Pablo. You're alright, mate. How is Jesse Lingard still stealing a living at Manchester United? I just don't get it. Did anybody else see Karius as late as Howler? No, I don't really follow his career, mate, nor do I really see much of Turkish football, to be fair. Liverpool gonna win 3-0, said Liam. 3-1 to the Reds, said DWI and Gara. Morrissey's gone 3-1 as well. 3-1 was my predicted scoreline as well when we did the preview over the last couple of days. He plays for Norwich. Sorry, mate, I've no idea. No idea how he got on. I know Norwich got a spanking off United. Was it 4-0 in the end of that game? I know there was a couple for Marcus Rashford. I think Martial scored. I think it was 4-0. 5-0 was it? Jesus. 5-0. Or is that a prediction reactor, sincere? I don't know. Subi's gone 5-0 with Chamberlain hat-trick. I don't think we're going to beat them by that much, to be fair. What score was that United game today? Was it 4 or 5? Where is it? Manchester 4-0. Yes, they won 4-0. So there you go. Southampton beat Leicester. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I mean, if we win today, then that extends our lead even further, and we still have a game in hand. 2-0 win to Conor Crosby for the Reds today. The meaningful 3, again, just reiterating that Southampton beat Leicester. Danny Ings going with the winner. Leicester thought they'd equalise late on through Johnny Evans, but it was ruled out. What else we got? Paul's going 3-0 to Liverpool. Adam's agreeing with me on a 3-1 for prediction. Nice one, Adam. We've been right a couple of times recently, mate. Domestic Butler said would love a clean sheet and a win. Dave Sweeney said Craig Sinead is watching. Don't diss Salah. I never diss Salah. Not now. Now that I know that Sinead is watching, Dave, I'll definitely be on my best behaviour. Can't promise I won't be using bad language though, Dave, but I think you and Sinead know that. I think Sinead forgives me for that at this point, mate. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm talking about it now, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do use a lot of bad language during these streams, so if it's not for you, if you've got kiddos with you, or you're somebody of a sensitive nature, then this may not be the stream for you. That aside, if you're going to stay with us, thank you. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'll give you some alternative match commentary as we go along. A little bit of interactive chat, some goal reactions, and we'll have a bit of fun. That's what we always do. Patrick Silk with the first super chat of the day. Thank you, mate. Minamino to score today. Actually, I owe somebody a comment from yesterday. Bear with me 1 second while I just find this. And I do apologise to this gentleman. I missed his super chat yesterday. And I hate when I do that. So let me just go back and find this comment from Connor that sent it to me. So many messages between me and Crosby. Let me just go back. Where is it? Yeah, I hate when I miss somebody's super chat. Somebody takes the time to spend their money. It's terrible when I miss out on it. So I do apologise for that. I'm trying to go back and find this one from yesterday. Yes, here it is. So sorry. So Ahmed, I do apologise sincerely, mate. He said I have the same dog problem in LA. For fuck's sake, it won't be quiet. And that's with regards to my neighbour's dog that keeps barking during the streams. But I'm really sorry, Ahmed, mate, that I missed that yesterday. Really, really sorry, pal. I hate when I do that. Chamberlain hat-trick. What have we got? Connor said his stream has about 14 pixels. Mate, you should be able to log into the old Craigo Sky account, mate. Do you know what I mean? Oh, but you're down in Culture Land, aren't you? So, there you go. United fan said, so happy United won. As you should be, mate. I mean, you're a United fan. Should be over the moon. Marcus Rashford's in absolutely great form lately. $90, the Reds 3-1. Mate, I'm not telling you what to put your money on. I wouldn't dare tell people what to bet on. What have we got? An exciting game would be 3-2 to Liverpool, but hoping for a clean sheet and a 4-0 snoozer, said R-Line fam. Teams are in the tunnel now at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, about to come out onto the pitch. Of course, the Reds cannot wear the Club World Cup badge on their shirts because it's not allowed under the Premier League rules. How was my day? It was alright, Thomas. I'm a lazy fucker, so I slept quite late, mate. I usually don't go to bed till 5 or 6 in the morning, so it's usually midday or 11 when I get up. Neil Anthony said, amazing. We still have Fabinho, Matip and Keita to come back, as well as Degsy Lovren. Nathaniel Klein is on their way back as well. Whether he'll play for us again or not, I don't know. Roberto, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. RB Comps, life is. Treat me pretty good, mate. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we need your help. I'm going to mention this later on in the stream as well. Talking with Connor recently, we've decided that the channel's at a point now where we're thinking about maybe trying to find ourselves a little sponsor to push the channel on a little bit further. So if you know anybody who may be interested, if you run a business that's looking to sponsor a bald Irish twat with a big gob, then maybe this would be for you. But there is a post up on our Twitter account. If you can do me a massive favour, go over there, find that, retweet it. We're trying to attract a sponsor to the channel just because we want to keep everything free. We want to make sure we can push on. And as always, we need your help. So look, thank you for that one. Crosby, why aren't you logging into the L that we spoke about before, mate? It's another being the L. Durex. I mean, Brian, I've had the snip, mate. Durex aren't worth a wank to me, literally. What have we got? Come on, Liverpool, said Jack Bilton. Right, again, Spurs teams coming up now on the screen. Gazaniga in goal today. I actually didn't know that Gazaniga was Argentinian. That's mad. Davison Sanchez, Toby Alderweireld, Japhet Tangana is the partner to him. Serge Aurier, Harry Winks, Christian Eriksen, Danny Rose, and then Dele Alli and Son make up the Spurs 11 for today. Craig, why does the weather suck in Toronto every game day? Go Reds. I don't know. J.M. Barco, mate. I love Toronto, though. I had the pleasure of being there once. As I said, my wife has family living over in that direction as well. Joe Man Bullet, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Minamino scored the first goal. He's on the bench, Daniel. So unless we're drawn and he needs to come on to bang one in. What have we got? Atkinson is going to ruin this tie. Yes, Martin Atkinson is the referee. I fucking despise Martin Atkinson being in charge. Crosby's banging me over messages already. He does love to disrupt me. Okay. I get you, Connor. I get you. Get yourself better internet though, mate. That's what you need to do. Right, what have we got? I've seen other watch-alongs and I'm glad we have you. Others are terrible in comparison. Thank you, William. I've got to be honest about it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There are channels out there that do a lot of things better than us. But I got to stand and say, I genuinely believe we do the best match watch-along of any fan channel in existence. Bar none. I genuinely believe that. I don't give us much credit for anything else because I'm just a gobby moron. But when it comes to watch-alongs, I think we're pretty good, you know. Yeah, Atkinson, we're in trouble. I know. I fucking despise Atkinson as the referee. Right, we're not too far away, ladies and gents. Couple of minutes to go. Teams are getting ready. Let me just make sure I've got the match clock ready to go. As always, there will be no match footage shown on the channel. We respect all the copyright and the copyright holders. So if you expect us to show the game, that is not going to be happening. We don't do it here on the channel. What you will get is alternative match commentary, a little bit of fun, some chat along the way. We'll dip in and out, react to what's going on, and of course read out your comments as much as we can. Right, players are just doing their little handshakes, wishing each other the best of luck. We're not too far away from getting going here, so fingers crossed the Reds can pick up another 3 points today and extend that lead a little bit further at the top of the Premier League after Leicester were beaten 2-1 by Southampton. Okay, get the clock ready. Camera pans to Trent. Look at him. Fucking magnificent specimen, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sweepstake for the first time, Craig swears at the ref. I'd go early, Carl, mate. It's usually quite early. Right, it is a magnificent stadium, I have to say. Spurs' new stadium. It really is quality. There's Mourinho. Look at him. Already looking all bitter. Camera pans to Kloppo. Relaxed, calm. That won't last long, though. Right, Liverpool going to be kicking off, playing from left to right in the first half. Martin Atkinson, unfortunately, today's referee, in my opinion, probably the worst referee in the league, but hopefully he doesn't impact on today's game. Chamberlain about to take the kick out for the Reds. Martin Atkinson just waiting for the signal from the sideline, and we'll get this bitch underway. Come on, Atkinson. Blow that whistle, mate. We get this on the road. Right, we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain sends it back. Joe Gomez does the decent thing, goes long, immediately towards Sadio Mane. It's one in the air by the Spurs defender, and it goes out for the Reds' first throw, left-hand side. Throw in taken quickly, ball with Andy Robertson. He takes his time, plays it back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk spreads it across to Joe Gomez. He has a look up, decides to turn back, give it across to Van Dijk. Virgil rolls it in to Gini Wijnaldum. Spreads it across to Jordan Henderson, who's dropped back into that right position. He spreads it out right hand side to Trent. Salah, nice little 1-2. Throws the ball over the top towards Bobby Firmino. There's a little bit too much of it, and Gazaniga comes out, claims it, and immediately goes long towards Lucas Moura. But you know who's there. Virgil van Dijk's there. Breaks to Heung-min Son. He plays it out left hand side now. Dele Alli. Gomez comes back in. Ball goes out off him. It'll be the first corner of the game to Spurs down their left-hand side. Good bright start this from both teams. Gazzaniga immediately when he picked up the ball went long looking for the pace of Lucas Moura up front, and then I'm just looking at what happened. Ball went out left-hand side. Dele Alli came across. Joe Gomez knocked it out, and it's a corner. Going to be taken out by Christian Eriksen. Ball in, flicked on, goes deep, cleared to the back post by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Spurs have the second ball. Salah's out there putting him under pressure. Ball in, cleared by Van Dijk. Good start this from Spurs. Danny Rose has it. He plays it out left-hand side. Robbo comes in, pinches that one. Oxlade-Chamberlain has it now. Ball over the top towards Bobby Firmino. Firmino inside the Spurs penalty area, drags it back. Oh, unlucky Bobby. Oh, Chamberlain hits the post. How the fuck did that not go in? Firmino should have scored. Then it comes back to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He strikes it, hits the post. And for the third game in a row, the inside of the fucking post just does not go our way and it comes back out. Oh, Firmino should have scored, you know. Good defending. Ball comes back then to Chamberlain. He strikes it with his right boot, hits the post, comes back out, hits the Spurs defender and falls to Gazzaniga. But a good start this from the Reds. Genie now going galloping down that left hand side. He's dispossessed. Should have been 1-0 there to the Reds. Ball over the top. Van Dijk nods it away. Trent just about keeps it in. He rolls it to Jordan Henderson. Back to Joe Gomez. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully we don't rue that missed opportunity. But again, here we go. Still Robbo's on the right hand side. They haven't switched back after that corner we defended. Chamberlain. Andy Robertson. Robbo rolls the ball across now to Jordan Henderson. Henderson out left hand side to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk back to Gomez. Gomez back across to Verge. Verge carries forward a few yards. Tries a long diagonal ball. It's cut out in the air by Davison Sanchez. Gomez comes in. Does well. Gives it to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain now looking for options. That's a poor ball he tried to play to Sadio Mane and it's intercepted by the Spurs defence. Spurs now try a counter but a poor pass leads to Joe Gomez mopping it up and now it's back with Virgil van Dijk. Trent still in that left back position. Spreads it across now to Hendo. Hendo looks up. Ball in. Gini Wijnaldum. Robbo. Ball back to Joe Gomez. Gomez now spreads it across the left hand side. Virgil van Dijk. The Reds dominating the ball early. You can see Spurs are set up to play on the counter attack. Every time they get the ball they're trying to move it quickly and catch out our fullbacks by trying to put Lucas Moura up against Joe Gomez or Virgil van Dijk and hope that his pace wins out. What have we got? Should be 1-0 said Marley Joga. Should be. Couple of opportunities there. Firmino shot blocked and as I said it fell to Chamberlain whose shot hit the post. Should be 1-0 up though, I agree. Another throw into Spurs now. Their left hand side about 5 yards from the halfway line. My prediction was 3-1 mate. 3-1. That was my prediction before the game started. Travis, you're very welcome mate. Left hand side Lucas Moura now works a bit of space for himself. Cuts inside. Strike. Wide. Goal kick to the Reds. Can't be giving him that much space in and around the box though, Lucas Moura. Yeah, he did well. Nutmeg Joe Gomez. Cut inside. Made space on his right foot, but his strike was always gone away from Alisson Becker's right hand post. Almost 5 minutes gone here. It's been a lively old start. Been played at 100 miles an hour this game. Trent and Robbo have now switched back into their regular positions. Trent has it right hand side for the Reds. Looks up. Plays a long diagonal ball towards Sadio Mane. Spurs defender does well. He's had a good start, that young lad Tangana, I think his name is, for Spurs. He looked quite lively. Chambo rolls the ball across now to Gomez. Gomez looks up, takes a touch, spins back, gives it across to Virgil van Dijk. Virg out to Robbo. Robbo plays into Sadio. Sadio spins around, nothing on from him. I don't know why the fuck he went. What the hell was that from Sadio? Van Dijk was an option, Gomez was an option, and he plays a hoof ball all the way back to the keeper. Don't understand that at all now. Ball over the top from Liverpool. Spurs clear. Again, Van Dijk heads it down. Genie nods it in. Firmino picks it up. Spurs have turned it over now. They look to counter-attack quickly. Good pressure by Genie though. Winks does well, plays the ball down the line, but there's too much on that, and Virgil van Dijk comes back to mop it up. Sans prediction is 3-0. Who else we got? Brian, is there a stream after the match? Yes, there will be a post-match stream coming up. Van Dijk. Hendo. Hendo rolls it back into Joe Gomez. Gomez across to Virgil van Dijk. Looking for options, movement ahead of him. Back to Joe Gomez. Henderson drops out right hand side. Beautiful ball that from Gomez out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He flicks the ball in towards Salah, who was out muscled by Davinson Sanchez. Hendo now pulls the ball down out of the air. He's dispossessed. You can see that coming a mile away. Son, strike, wide. That all came from Henderson trying to pull the ball down out of the air rather than heading it or just putting his fucking foot through it. Yeah, that was poor from Hendo, I've got to be honest. I'm one of Hendo's biggest fans, but he should have done better there. Can't be giving them these opportunities to shoot. That shirt looks good on you, Craig. Thank you, Thomas. I don't really wear it very often. I just got fed up wearing the red one, so I thought I'd have a bit of a change. Van Dijk, Gomez, Hendo now, just inside our own half. Gives it out right hand side to Trent. Firmino's dropped quite deep, as you can see here. He's kind of playing in between the lines in midfield there almost with Gini Wijnaldum at the minute. Sadio, lovely spin by Sadio. Oh, Sadio, clipped. Definite free kick. Atkinson tried to play advantage, to be fair to him. Tangana brought him down, but wonderful play by Sadio Mane. Beautiful spin. Avoids the first couple of fouls. Then goes a little bit further, has his ankles clipped, and this will be a free kick to the Reds. Chance to get a ball into the box. Right, here we go. Robbo's over it. Trent's over it. It's very central. Probably a little bit too far out for a shot. Be interesting to see if they touch this, create a different angle, or if they just bang one into the back post. Ball in. Cleared. It was a poor ball. I hate these free kicks that we just lob into an aimless position. Throw into Spurs now in that right back position. Jordan Henderson closing down Dele Alli. As I said, it went out for a Spurs throw. Right, 8.5 minutes gone at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Still Spurs 0, Liverpool 0. Should be 1-0 to Liverpool though. Although should be isn't worth a wank, is it really, to be fair? What am I watching the game on? Well, Harry, the smart arse answer could be my television, mate, but it's on Sky Sports main event. And Sky Sports Premier League, I think, as well. Ball out left hand side now at Robertson. Firmino, he spins. Lovely little ball inside to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini out to Mohamed Salah. Salah, ball in towards the run of Sadio Mane. Just a little bit too much on it, and Salah's not happy, but you can see what he was trying to do. Just couldn't quite pick out the run of Sadio. Niaz is going for a 2-0 win to the Reds. How long have I been a Liverpool supporter for? 31 years, mate. 31 years. I'm 38 years of age. I was about 7 or 8 when I started supporting the Reds. Hendo. Ball inside to Sadio. Bit of space ahead of him now. Go on, Sadio. Gives it that left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo tries a ball into the box. Defended well by Alderweireld. Spurs now look to work it out. Oof, they managed to find a little bit of space, but Liverpool have turned it back over. Wijnaldum into Robbo. Robbo now back to Sadio Mane. He's dispossessed. Ball goes out. I think that's a Liverpool throw, is it? I think it's a Reds throw. It is a Liverpool throw. It's back with Van Dijk now. He knocks the ball across to Joe Gomez. Gomez, couple of touches, rolls it back out left hand side to Gini Wijnaldum. How are we all feeling, ladies and gents? 10 minutes gone. Robbo's due a goal, said Witham Town FC Vlogs. Jennifer's going for a 3-1 win for the Reds. Ben's going quite simple. WFM. I agree, mate. WFM all over the place, Ben. We're fucking massive. Love it, mate. Right, ball back with Gomez now. Rolls it across to Verge. Verge has a look up, plays it at left hand side. Genie now, looking for options ahead of him. Sadio drops into the pocket, gives it to him. Oh, lovely little ball that by Sadio. Chamberlain then tried to roll through to Salah, but it was cut out. But that was a delicious little pass by Sadio. Again, Chamberlain with the quick pass. Poor first touch. Salah, come on, mate. Control needs to be better than that in the final third. Spurs now having the left back position. Danny Rose just about keeps it in, but Trent turns it over. Rolls the ball into Genie. Genie out left hand side. Doesn't even need to look. He knows Robbo's going to be there. Robbo now. The adrenaline got to him a little bit too much on the cross. And that'll go out for a Spurs throw in, believe it or not. Right hand side. I think the adrenaline got to Robbo there. Craig, would you be happy with a draw? No. That's a bit greedy, I know, and we're away from home against a good side, but the form we're in, you got to be looking to go and win every game. But look, a draw wouldn't be the end of the world, don't get me wrong. London, subscribe, thank you mate, welcome. Pleasure to have you with us. People are nervous. Why? We're the best club in the world. There's no need to be nervous. Let's look at the worst case scenario here, ladies and gents. We lose the game. So what? We're still fucking miles ahead. And it's another of our difficult games out of the way. Not that I'm saying we're going to lose this game. Not at all. I'm just saying worst case scenario, I wouldn't worry about it. There's a handball in there. If Spurs score, this won't count. It won't. What are you... Fuck off, Dele, you fucking moany little prick. At what point in this game do we see Dele Alli jump to the ground looking for his fucking daily penalty? I don't know what he's pissing and moaning about there. He's looking for a corner, but mate, you handballed it. It's a free kick to us. Don't cry about it, Dele. It's alright, mate. It's alright. JPXI or JPXIBI subbed as well. Thank you, mate. Welcome. Van Dijk rolls it out left hand side to GD1, y'all done. He turns back inside now, rolls it across the big verge. I still don't like the fact Van Dijk wears blue boots. Is it just me? Is it just me? Sadio now. Chamberlain. Ball back to Jordan Henderson. El Capitan rolls it out right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back to Hendo. Hendo now with a nice little ball across the verge. Genie. Looking for options ahead of him. Bobby drops deep. Bobby goes one way, then the other. Back to Gini Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane now. Spurs dispossess for like 2 fucking seconds and then we rob it back like we always do. Van Dijk. Gini. Verge now pings the ball across to Joe Gomez. Gomez looks up. Ball into the feet of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He plays a nice ball out to Trent. Good defending there, to be fair, from Danny Rose. That goes out for a Liverpool throw in right hand side. I believe the Diego Carlos rumours aren't true. So then FC transfers. I don't know, mate. I haven't got a clue, but what I can say is it was always talked about as a summer move if there was anything in it. Throw in taken by Trent. That should have been... How was that not a free kick, Atkinson, you fucking twat? He pushed him in the back as he went across it. There you go, Carl, by the way. You can time that. Anyone who had 14 minutes in the Craig Mullen at the ref sweepstake, there you go. Son. Spurs now trying to work it down that left-hand side. Ali, Liverpool have turned it over. We're so fucking good at turning the ball over quickly, aren't we? Like Spurs win it back, you can have it for 3 seconds and then it's back with us. Sadio now, left-hand side. The African Footballer of the Year, and in my opinion, somebody who will probably go on, or should go on, to win the Premier League Player of the Year this season. Ball out right hand side now to Trent. Chamberlain, little touch by him, looks up. Ball over the top, it's cleared by Alderweireld. Robbo heads it to himself, that's how he fucking rolls. Sadio knew he was offside so didn't touch it, and Andy Robertson went on. Collected his own header. Gomez. Chamberlain pings a nice ball out right hand side to Trent. Trent, ball, deep, gone, goal kick. The less said about that the better. Right, need a little drinky poo. 15 minutes, I've got to say, again, really happy with what I'm seeing from this Liverpool team. Should have been 1-0 up, but look, can't change history. Patrick said, I hope we can be a bit more clinical in front of goal. What else we got? I'd give the PFA to Mane or De Bruyne. Yeah, Mane, De Bruyne or Jamie Vardy, mate, should be up there near the top of the list. Brian made a good point yesterday about Trent. He can't be a million miles away either. Diet Coke, the OG drink. It's all I drink, Marley. That and coffee. It's what I live on. Trent now rolls the ball back to Alisson. Leaves him a little bit short, but Ali does well. Comes out and clears it. Ball over the top now, gives Mo a chance to run at it, but Davinson Sanchez manages to do well and clear his lines. Oh, well done. Well done, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Puts his body on the line there to regain possession. Firmino rolls a little ball down to Mohamed Salah. Salah inside the Spurs penalty area. Turns one way, then the other. Gives it back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain plays the ball in. Oh, well defended. That was going right onto the head of Gini Wijnaldum. Good ball that from Chambo. Throw in now to the Reds' right hand side. Chamberlain takes it quickly, gives it to Mo. Back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain knocks it to Trent. Trent gives the ball across to Joe Gomez. He swaps it out left hand side now to Big Verge. Gini back to Verge. Gomez now. He looks up. Back to El Capitan Jordan Henderson. Hendo, little ball into Bobby Firmino, has dropped into the pocket a little bit deep. Firmino gives it out left to Gini Wijnaldum. Robbo. Again back to Firmino. Tries to pick out Robertson. Robbo slips. Gini does so well. He protects the ball like a don, does Gini Wijnaldum. Sadio now, little flick in the box. Ball across. Well defended by Spurs. Firmino tries a shot. Blocked, cleared again by Spurs. Pressure is mounting by the Reds. Ings is a PFA contender. I don't think he is, Ailish, to be fair. I love Danny Ings. Gave him a massive shout out at the start of the stream, but I don't think he'll be up there really, if I'm being honest. But that's just my opinion, Ailish. Of course, I could be completely wrong. Right, Gini now. Ball out left hand side to Robbo. The Reds dominating possession, but the scoreline remains 0-0. Van Dijk. Lovely ball to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain ghosts past the Spurs defence down that right hand side. Pulls the ball across. Again, doesn't beat the first man with the cross. Spurs look to counter-attack now with Son. He turns on the afterburners, but Liverpool come in and turn it back over. Jordan Henderson doing what he does best. Ball towards Sadio. One of these balls comes off. Spurs are fucked, by the way. One of these little balls over the top. I'm so happy with what I'm seeing. So happy. We're at it. We're at it today, ladies and gents. Right, ball out left hand side now with Robbo. Slowly the numbers in the chat start to build. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that subscribe button. We want to push on, get as many subs as we can, meet as many Reds as we can around the world. Again, thumbs up as well on the stream if you're enjoying it. Sadio, little ball inside to Bobby. Ball back now to Robbo. Robbo switches it across. Van Dijk. Diagonal ball. Look at that. It's fucking ridiculous. It is ridiculous the way Virgil van Dijk just casually pings them 50-yard diags out to each fullback. It's just ridiculous. Thomas McGee said Chamberlain's playing well. Absolutely, Thomas. He's been brilliant. Speaking of Chamberlain, he whips the ball into the box here. It's cleared by Spurs. Wijnaldum, Salah edge of the box. It drops. Spurs have a chance to counter-attack. They play it out left-hand side, but shit the bed and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Trent takes it quickly. Back to Joe Gomez. Gomez carries it forward. Plays it across the Verge. Robbo now. Salah comes deep. Mane picks it up. Ball down the line towards the run of Mohamed Salah. Very well defended that. Very well defended by Sanchez, to be fair to him. I think it was Sanchez anyway, was it? Yes, it was Davinson Sanchez. Well defended by him, and it goes out for a Spurs goal kick. Am I 30 seconds ahead? I don't know, mate. I can't tell you if I'm ahead or behind. All I can tell you is that I'm watching it live. As Brian said, I think he's right. It seems to be only a matter of time, mate, but anything can happen in football. Anything at all. Paul said, hi Craig, great watch along. You're the master, my friend. Thank you, Paul. I'm not, but thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Ali, for me, mate, the channel is on Sky Sports main event. That's what I'm watching it on. Right, Van Dijk rolls it out to Gini Wijnaldum. 20 minutes gone at the Spurs or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They need to shorten that fucking name. It's too long. Spurs gaff. 20 minutes gone at Spurs gaff. Ball out to Joe Gomez now. Back to Trent. Trent rolls it into Jordan Henderson. Hendo's under pressure. Again, he has his fucking pocket pick. That's twice today. He needs to be... I've said this before about Henderson. One critique. I have of him is he needs to look over his shoulder more. Eriksen gets a shot away, but Alisson does well to get behind it. That's one critique I have of Hendo, is when he's about to get possession, he needs a little glance over his shoulder to see what's around him. Ball into the box, cleared by Spurs and regained by Gini Wijnaldum, halfway line left hand side. Ball down the line towards Sadio now. Sadio up against Serge Aurier, rolls it down to Robbo. Robbo pulls it back, well defended by Spurs, and that'll be a corner to Liverpool. Who's dominating early on? I would say Liverpool, mate. Yes, Liverpool. Spurs have had a couple of long distance chances, to be fair to them, but yeah, it's been pretty much all the Reds. And mate, can you stop putting the same comment in over and over again? If you do, you're just going to get booted out for spamming. He is our captain, Patrick, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to get critiqued if he's making mistakes, buddy. Corner by Robbo. Deep. Towards the back post. Salah. Oh, he just can't quite get a shot away. Back to Hendo. Hendo dings it to the back post. Van Dijk should have fucking scored, Verge! You should have scored! He heads it straight at Gazaniga anywhere else and it's 1-0. There was 3 of them queuing up at the back post. How the fuck are we not 1-0 up? Gomez now in a foot race against Son. Oh, he fouls him. Oh, mate, there was no need to make the tackle, Joe. There was no need to do it, pal. And he picks up a yellow. Fuck, I hate this. I hate when we make these stupid challenges. He's going fucking nowhere, Joe. He's going nowhere, pal. And now you've got yourself on an unnecessary yellow for the remaining 70 minutes. Oh, Joe, why, mate? Just jockey him. He's not going anywhere. We should be 1-0 up, and then 12 seconds later, I don't know if it's 12, I just made that number up, but a few seconds later, we're picking up a booking. Oh, should have been 1-0. Oh, Van Dijk knows. He knows he should have scored that. Fair play to Gazaniga, by the way. Got to give him credit. Keeper did well, got himself in the right position, got his body behind the ball, but that was a fucking stupid yellow card for Gomez. It was completely unnecessary. Eriksen pings the free kick long towards Dele Alli. Trent jockeys him out right hand side. Don't even breathe on him, Trent. He'll go down. Don't breathe on him, pal. Spurs somehow win a corner. Don't breathe on Dele Alli, mate. He'll somehow manage to morph himself into the penalty area and fall down. Somebody said to me the other day, Craig, is Joe Gomez world class? And I said, no, not yet. One of the simple reasons is I don't understand why he made that tackle. It was completely unnecessary. I know I'm going on about it, but he's on a yellow now for the rest of the game. And with the pace of Son and Moura, they're going to try and isolate him. They're going to try and get one-on-ones with him, and Gomez will know he can't do any tactical fouls now or he's fucked. Gomez clears his lines for Liverpool, goes out, be another throw in for Spurs, right hand side. Why are you getting worried, the Beamful 3? Relax. There's no need to get worried. If we lose this game 25-0, mate, we're still going to be fucking romping away with the league at the start. Like, don't worry about it. We'll be, 10 points clear, at least, with another game in hand? No need to worry. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate the kind words. He took a bad angle, he got behind Son. Yes, he did, but he made a tackle when there was no need to touch him. Son was just regaining possession. If he stood behind him, didn't go near him, Son either has to turn him or wait for support. But he didn't, he dived in. Anyway, Davinson Sanchez now for Spurs. Plays it out right hand side. Christian Eriksen picks it up. Spurs have been let off the hook twice now so far by Liverpool. Alderweireld now. Gives it across to Davinson Sanchez. Out left to Danny Rose. Liverpool start to press. Ali, ball inside the wings, back to Ali. Spurs have it left hand side now. Ali goes forward a couple of yards, gives it out to Son. Son, I don't know what Trent did there, but somehow Son got past him. Still Son. Trent does well, pushes him further out towards it. Well done, Trent, well done. That's how you make a tackle if you're going to tackle. Exactly what Trent did there. Make sure you get the ball. Well done, Trent. Throw into Spurs now down there, left hand side. We've just passed 1,000 people watching, Mark. Welcome to all the new people that have joined. Throw in for Spurs now. Danny Rowe's going to take it left hand side, about 5-10 yards from the corner flag. Well, 10 probably, to be honest. Rose back to Ericsson. Reds have turned it over now. Genie carries it forward. He's looking for options ahead of him. Nothing there. Ah, that Genie, man. Come on, that's poor. Well done, Sadio. Sadio like a fucking boss winning it back there for the Reds. Pings it out left hand side towards Robbo. Robbo loses out to say, don't foul him, Robbo. There's no need to foul him, mate. Ball down the line. Van Dijk does really well. Out muscles. Mora turns it over. Genie has it now for the Reds. Into Chamberlain. Chamberlain looks up. Plays a beautiful ball down the line towards Mohamed Salah, but he's offside. Looks like he started his run a little bit too early, but a good spot that from Chambo. Oh, he wasn't off though, was he? I don't know, Lino. That was very fucking close, mate, for you to be putting your flag up. I thought the directive for the lines person was that they're supposed to, or the assistant referee, if it's close, they're supposed to leave it and let VAR sort it out. That looked very close, you know. He could have been just off, but it looked close. Robbo now. Oh, it's a poor ball again. That's 4 slack passes we've done in the last 5 minutes that have turned over possession. That's Jose Mourinho's wet fucking dream. Great stream as always, said Sergeant Pepper. Thank you, mate. Can I join the Lonely Hearts Club band? Alderweireld now. Ball back to Gazaniga. He rolls it out to Davison Sanchez. 27 minutes gone at Spurs gaff. Still 0-0. Well, it's just the linesman has his lines built in his vision. I love that. Imagine that. Imagine these robots where like laser just goes straight across from his eyes. Trent. Ball back to Gomez now. Spreads it out left hand side to Virgil van Dijk. He gives it out to Andy Robertson. Robbo. Into Gini Wijnaldum. The longer this game goes on, the more Mourinho is getting a little chubby on the sideline there, thinking, ooh, could pinch this. This is all Mourinho wants. Sit back, soak it up, hope he can get away with it and pinch something on the counter-attack and then be lauded for the fact that he played a youngster. Mourinho is, obviously, I swear, he has the tissues and the lotion on standby, just in case. Ball across to Van Dijk now. Pings it out left-hand side to Robbo. Firmino. Into Sadio Mane. Mane now, left-hand side. Looking for options. Lovely ball inside to Genie. Oh, again, just poor control. Allows Spurs to hoof it long. But who's up near the halfway line? Alisson motherfucking Becker. That's who there to head away the danger. Well done, keeper. Ball back again. Alisson's forced to put his foot through it. Goes long. You can't go after that, Sadio, mate. You're offside. Atkinson puts the whistle to his lips and blows. That'll be a free kick to Spurs. How has Atkinson been? He's been alright, to be fair. Is there anything I moaned about? No, not really, to be fair. I think he's done alright so far. But don't worry, Atkinson's moment will come. He can't not try and fuck us over somehow. It doesn't take Mourinho long after he joins a new club to go from looking fresh and happy to being a miserable twat again, does it? Right, Trent. Ball into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain now. Pings the ball across to Robbo. Robbo with a nice little ball up the line to Sadio. Sadio turns. Ball inside to Chamberlain. He tries a flick. It doesn't work out. Spurs win it back. Ali works it out right hand side. Space here now. Oh, tried the through ball. Well done, Liverpool. Well defended. Robbo. He tries the ball up the line, but he can't quite pick out Firmino, and it goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Is Salah having a good game? Yeah, he's done alright. He hasn't done anything wrong anyway. Right, Lucas Moura now for Spurs. Plays the ball back. Davison Sanchez out to Danny Rose. Rose plays it out left hand side to Son. Son plays it back inside to Winks. Danny Rose. Back to Sanchez. The Liverpool presses on with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Again, we've turned it over. Spurs can't handle our press. They just shit the bed and give us the ball back. Gomez. Trent now, right hand side. Jose has us worked. Does he? Fuck. Jose has nothing worked out, mate. We should be 2-0 up. It's our own poor finishing that hasn't put us 1-0 up. Don't ever give Mourinho fucking credit. Fuck Mourinho. He's nothing worked out. All he has worked out is how to be a dull cunt, sit back and pray that we don't score. That's Mourinho's story. And then I'll tell you what else will happen. He'll go 1-0 down and he'll empty his bench of every attacker. He'll start pulling people out of the stands. Did you play up front for your Sunday League team? Come on, mate. I'll give you a chance. That's what Mourinho does, mate. That's all he can do against us is pray, pray and pray again that we don't score early. That's all he does. Free kick to Spurs anyway. Just inside the Liverpool half. Fairly central. 32 minutes gone on the clock. Patrick, did I say we were fucking poor finishers, mate? All I said was a couple of poor finishes, which, if you've watched the fucking game, mate, you'll know I'm right, because Chamberlain hit the post and Firmino should have scored as well. So fuck off annoying me, Patrick, because I really am in the humour, mate, to put up with your fucking condescending bullshit. If you don't like it, fuck off. It's fairly simple, Patrick. Really simple, actually, mate. And if you don't think we've missed a couple of chances here, then I don't know what the fuck you're watching. We're not poor finishers. Fuck off, mate. We've missed a couple of clear chances. And if you can't see that, mate, I don't know what biased red-tinted bullshit glasses you have on. I'm here to call the game as I see it. And as I've seen it, we should be 2-0 up. Fuck's sake. We're not poor finishers. Fuck off. Honestly, just fuck off. That's ridiculous. What do we want me to do? Just sit here and go, oh, they're all great. Yeah, cake and pie, cake and pie. We're all marvellous. Look at them. Oh, they're brilliant. Oh, they're magnificent. Oh. No, mate. I call it as I see it. I give them credit where it's due. Stop using vulgar language. Mohammed, seriously, mate, if it's not for you, again, you know where the door is, mate. I'm not going to aim it at you because you understand. I understand you don't like vulgar language, mate. But don't tell me what to do on my own stream, princess. If you don't like it, fuck off. Who the fuck said Oxlade-Chamberlain was poor, Patrick? You're not getting this, are you, mate? He missed a chance. Does that mean he's poor? I said it was poor finishing. Seriously, fuck off, Patrick. Just fuck off, mate. I've had enough of your nonsense. Just disappear. Henderson. Trent now. My God, there are some Liverpool fans who just don't live in fucking reality, honestly. Hendo now. Spins it out left-hand side to Robbo. Firmino. Lovely little reverse pass. Unlucky Robbo. Well defended by Spurs. Ball back now with Alisson. Alisson gives it out right hand side to Gomez. Ball pinged across now towards left hand side. Spurs player falls on his arse. Falls to Bobby Firmino. Firmino looks up. No options from. Gives the ball back to Jordan Henderson. Hendo now gives it out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo back inside to Salah. Lovely little reverse pass to Firmino. Ball back to Sadio. Unlucky Sadio. He hits it down into the ground with his left foot and it just goes over Gazaniga's crossbar. Another chance goes missing. I won't say that's poor finishing though, because it wasn't. But don't worry, Patrick. Yay, Sadio! You're my hero, Sadio! You can't do anything wrong, mate. God bless you, Sadio. You're so amazing, Sadio. Damn that ground being so hard that it bounced over the bar. It's never Sadio's fault, mate. It's never any of our players' fault because we're all so fucking cool. That was unlucky. There was no, like, he was behind him, he had to hit it down into the ground. Of the chances we've had, that was probably the most difficult. Hendo now, knocks it into Sadio, takes it on his chest. Genie's pulled back, throws the ball out left hand side towards Salah. I've noticed Atkinson didn't bring that back for the two fouls that were given there. One on Salah and one on Mane. No, Atkinson couldn't do that because he's a fucking awful referee. Throw into Liverpool now, left hand side. Robbo. On the Patrick situation, look, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but don't have a go at me, mate. If you don't think it was poor finishing, that's sound. You're entitled to your opinion. But don't come on having a fucking dig at me because I said he missed a sitter. It was a sitter. End of. Firmino! Goal! Firmino! Goal, 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 goal! 1-0 to the Reds. Bobby Firmino scored, just in case you didn't get that, ladies and gentlemen. Salah, little reverse pass to Firmino, drop of the shoulder, sends, I think it was Sanchez, no, it was Tangay, sends him to the shops for a pint of milk. Ah, Bobby. Bobby. No poor finishing there. No poor finishing from Bobby. Opens up his body. Left foot, bang, past Gazaniga, 1-0 to the Reds. And that is no more than we have deserved. By the way, Patrick, mate, come back into the chat. You know I get worked up. No hard feelings. Never any hard feelings with me, Patrick, mate. Hang on. Is this being looked... What the fuck is this being looked at for? Are they looking at this for something? Suck my nuts. How are they looking at this? Possible handball. I give up. I fucking give up. They're checking the goal for a possible handball. Oh my... Fuck off! If this gets ruled out, they can just give up. Football's gone if this gets ruled out. Henderson heads it and they're looking at it for a fucking handball. Goal given. 1-0 to the Reds. There we go. Come on, Bobby. Anyway, Patrick, I know you're still watching, buddy, so drop back into the chat, mate. You know there's never any hard feelings. Shit gets worked out in here. We get worked up. Don't worry about it, pal. 1-0 to the Reds. Can we have a C, senor? Can we? That's what you want? Well, there's something that the cop wants you to know. He's the best in the world. He's Bobby Firmino. Our number 9. Passing the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. Pass the ball to Bobby and he will score. There we go. There you go. Oh my God. What happened there? Yellow card to another Liverpool player. This time Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Lucas Moura went flying, to be fair to him, down the line. He got clipped as he was coming back. And it was a free kick, to be fair. It was a free kick. It was a free kick. He did clip his ankles. 2 Liverpool players now on yellow cards. Rolls for Spurs. Goes up the line. Too much on it and that'll go through to Alisson. Okay, man, it's your turn. I like that, mate. I like it. Ladies and gents, don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the madness that is this stream. I've been up, I've been down, I've been angry, I've been happy. Yeah. Patrick, you're back. There you are, mate. Lots of love to you, buddy. No hard feelings from my end, mate. I'm a lunatic. You know that on streams, Patrick. I know you're a regular. I know you're a long-term user. And you know I'm a nut job, mate. So, let me take the opportunity to apologise if I offended you, mate. You know we love you. Sorry. Welcome back. It's Patrick Silk. That's the one I was talking about. Patrick Silk. Welcome back in, Patrick. Right, here we go. Van Dijk. Genie. Ball back. Van Dijk. Gomez. 5 minutes left in the first half. Patrick reckons Minamino will score. I think Patrick, he'll come off the bench, mate. Well, my prediction yesterday was about 65-70, maybe for Chamberlain. It'd be great if he did score though, wouldn't it? Oh, Patrick's not on the transfer list, Michael. Patrick's untransferable. He's been here a very long time. Game is 100 miles an hour. Chambo now picks it up right hand side, just inside the Spurs half. Looking for options, keeps on running. Go on, Chambo. Ball deep towards Mane. Well defended by Spurs. Alderweireld knocks it long. Gomez comes in, chests it down, spreads the ball out left hand side towards Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch, knocks it into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini now, nice little spin in midfield. Gives it out to Robbo right hand side. Robertson rolls the ball back. Hendo, Van Dijk. The Reds have the lead now, looking to just calm things down a little bit. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Out left hand side to Robbo. Ball infield to Gini Wijnaldum. I can absolutely guarantee you, if you go onto social media now, there will be about 5 million freeze frame shots of Jordan Henderson knocking the ball on to say it was a handball. Guaranteed. I can almost taste the saltiness from here. Tenzin sub, thank you mate, welcome, great to have you with us. Ball breaks in midfield now. Dele Alli has it, spins back. Ball breaks though to Mohamed Salah. He's in a foot race, turns back inside. Mo! Oh, he pulls it wide. Oh, he did so well to create the opportunity for himself. See Sinead, I'm not gonna give out to him here, Sinead, don't worry. Ball spins, Mohamed Salah does so well, turns one way then the other. His shot just a couple of yards wide. Why did they go for the far post? That's the only thing I'll be a little bit critical of him there, but did so well. I think they're showing a throw-in that might have led to Liverpool goal that should have been a Spurs throw-in. Oh, Trent, how did you keep that in, mate? Unbelievable. Mora now has won it back for Spurs. Again, he's fouled. This time Martin Atkinson said it was just a collision, no need for a booking. Patrick, I think they did look at it with VAR though, Patrick, mate. I know you're saying that he didn't disallow it, but it was looked at by VAR for a possible handball by Henderson. But yeah, I was getting worried, mate, when I seen that it was being looked at, but thankfully it was given. Craig, what's this? Can you to a shirt collection? I don't know. Sorry, Thomas, mate, I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry if I haven't picked up on it, mate, but I'm not sure what you're saying. Hendo now knocks the ball forward. Chamberlain drives it out left hand side to Sadio Mane. Sadio now gets up ahead of steam. Go on, Sadio, go on. Back to Salah. Why did you try a little flick, Mo? Just turn, mate. You had space. Ball back to Hendo. Out to Mohamed Salah. Salah, ball inside to Bobby. Still Bobby Firmino. Spins, gives it back to Henderson. Henderson changes the direction, gives it out to Gomez. Gives it back to Hendo. Robbo. Lovely ball inside to Mo. Mo gives it away to Heung-min Son with a silly little pass. Oh, we're getting bodies back now, trying to close down, but again, it's our own slackness that give away possession. But Spurs have been pushed all the way back to Gazaniga now. Good pressing that from the Reds. Son now for Spurs. Ali rolls it out right hand side. Aurier. Spurs have bodies in the box. Cross comes in deep to the back post. Corner kick given. It looked like it went off Lucas Moura, but we'll wait and see. Cross came in from Aurier. I think it was Aurier anyway. Cross came in. Surely that came off Moura's head. That looked infinitely like it came off Lucas Moura to me, but anyway, we can't change it. It's been given as a corner right on the stroke of half time. 3 minutes additional time added on. Ball in. Cleared, goal kick. Nothing came of it, thankfully. Craig, your gas and Yup Dublin. Yup Dublin indeed, Callum, mate. Welcome. We need to put this one to bed. Relax, Dave. I get where you're coming from, David, but there's another 45 to go, and we've been pretty dominant. What's my score prediction? It was 3-1 Leighton before the game, mate. And Patrick, again, we'll have a little chat at half time, mate, but I do want to readdress that situation, so when we've got more time, mate. There's 2 minutes to go. Hendo, ball back to Gomez. Gomez rolls it out left hand side. The verge of Van Dijk. 1 minute of the additional 3 have been played. Joe Gomez. Yeah, my clock's a minute fast, mate. I know. Since day one, this clock has not played ball one bit. It's a little bit fast. Bobby Firmino scored, Sarah. Van Dijk picks out the run of Robertson. Can Robbo get there? Nah, there's a little bit too much on it and it goes out for a goal kick to Spurs. 90 seconds left in the first half. Patrick will take a 1-0 at half time. So would I, mate. I was worried with the chances that we'd missed that. Yeah, we may regret it, but look, we've been dominant. Spurs have had their opportunities, it's only fair to say that, but we've mainly kept them to long distance shots. Genie. Robbo now. Ball back to Van Dijk. Rolls it across to Gomez. Gomez back out left hand side to Big Verge. 1 minute to go in the first half. Again, apologies, our clock's a little bit fast. It does this thing where at some point it goes about 40 seconds too quick. Hendo. But you know what we do in these situations. Blame Connor. Hashtag blame Crosby. Genie now. Gomez. Looks like we're just playing out the clock. 40 seconds to go. Liverpool just knocking it across the back line. That's why I haven't really said that. And we're just going one side to the other. Spurs press comes on now. Liverpool work a bit of space. Hendo. Ball into the feet of Mohamed Salah. Salah spins. Tries to pick out Mane, but it was good defending. Robbo now has turned it over. Firmino. Little ball. Have a shot, Chamber. Go on. Chamberlain shoots. Ooh, unlucky. You knew as soon as that dropped to Chamberlain, his first thought was, I'm going to have a shot. And rightly so. That should pretty much kill the clock. 7 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like the Reds are going to be going in with a 1-0 lead thanks to our Brazilian superstar, Bobby Firmino. Kloppo's down the tunnel. The referee blows the whistle. And it is half time at Spurs Gaff. There we go, let me just stop the clock. How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? The Reds 1-0 up thanks to Bobby Firmino. And yeah, let me just quickly go around to Patrick again. Patrick, mate. So for those of you that didn't know what happened, I'm going to go back over it because I want to. I've always said if I make a mistake, I'm going to put my hands up. Patrick said to me, Craig, we're not poor finishing, and I lost the plot completely because I was getting worked up with the game. And what happened was we'd missed a couple of chances. I said this poor finishing can't carry on. Patrick said we don't have poor finishing, Craig, and I just went off on one because I was worked up about the game. That happens during the games, and all I can ever do is hold my hands up, Patrick. Apologise again, mate, for my overreaction. Nothing at you. You know we love you. You're a long time subscriber, mate. You're well appreciated on the channel. But as you know, I get worked up and I'm a fucking nut job when the games are on. As soon as the whistle blows, I come back to being a normal human being. But again, I want to take the opportunity, Patrick, to apologise if you're in any way insulted by my lunacy. Lots of love, mate. I'm sorry. Right, anyway, time for a little drinky poo. Justin the Wood said 16 points. Is this real? Yes, mate. Yes, it is real. And thank you, Patrick. You're a bigger man than I, mate. Thank you. Right, let me just have a look. I just want to look at the league table just because it's so much fun. A little glance at the league table. Liverpool, as things stand, now it's not finished obviously, we would be 16 points clear of Leicester City, and we would be 17 points clear after playing the same amount of games as City. But we'd have a game in hand over Leicester, so if we won our game in hand and won today, we'd be 19 points. Would that be right? 19? Fuck off. Just give up. 20 points, sorry. Everyone else just give up. Just give up. We're too good. We're too good. It's over. Just give up. I'm calling it now. If we win this game, forget about it. Just forget about it. There's no one catching us. Nobody. Jay Smith said he should know what you like. Yes, but that doesn't make that. Sometimes I go over the top. And I've always said it. If I'm going to call anybody else out for their bullshit, I've got to call myself out for my own bullshit. It's only fair. What have we got? Jay said, Craig, you'd be some man to have a scrap with and a few whiskies. Mate, if I drank whiskey... The last time I drank whiskey, Jay, and this is a true story, I was about 19, maybe 18, 19, and I ended up asleep in my front garden. Now, bear in mind, mate, my front garden was in the main walkway towards the train station. So, God knows how many people walk by. But yeah, last time I fell asleep drinking whiskey in my front garden. So yeah, I best stay away from it, mate. Another tough away game done today, said Ella. Yep, another one we can tick off. Indeed, my friend. Just Manchester City really to go with regards to difficult away games. We've been to the King Power, got the job done there, 4-0, no problem. We've been to Old Trafford, the only place we've dropped points. Yeah, it's been pretty good, hasn't it? It's been pretty good. Tom Jones said every chance Atkinson has had to give one of our players a yellow he has. Yeah, he always does. But I got to be fair about it. I can't disagree with the 2 yellow cards, Tom. I can't. They both stopped counter-attacks. And by the letter of the law, they kind of have to be yellows, mate. Liverpool fan 200 said, yes, it has happened, mate. It is true that Pepe Reina is loaned to Aston Villa. He will be back in the Premier League until the end of the season with Villa. And look, the Premier League's always going to be a better place to have my doppelganger, Pepe Reina. I'm pretending I look like Reina here. Back in the league. Craig, can I see your top? There you go. It's the blackout kit with my man boobs firmly placed within it. Ushin said, I love your videos, Craig. Been watching you since 258 subs. I remember the exact number. Thank you so much, Ushin. Wow. You've been right here from day one, mate, pretty much. Thank you. That means a lot. Liz says, man of the match so far. Woo, that's a tough one, Liz. I think Chamber's been great. I think Mane's been great. I think our fullbacks have been great. God, it's a really tough call, that. I'm going to hang off. I'm going to sit in the fence. If that's alright, Liz, till the end of the game. Wayne said, Craig, don't rise to it, dude. Your opinion was right and you swear as much as you like. It's more the aggression I use towards the person, mate, not the language. Yeah, maybe I still stand over the substance of what I said with regards to us and that much, but I shouldn't have been that way towards somebody on the stream. That's my bad. Let me see them titties. I've got to pay for these titties, Danny. These titties only come out in Champions League semi-final second legs, mate, when we're beating Barca 4-0. Just want to say cheers for the follow back on Twitter. Jack, my pleasure, mate. I need to get my finger out of my backside, mate, and start following back more people on Twitter. I just have been really lazy on there lately. I haven't been up to much. Craig, can you explain how Liverpool are breaking down Tottenham if you want? Yeah, certainly. Moving the ball quickly, moving it side to side, and then when we see opportunities, we're trying to shift Spurs defence one way, creating an overload on the other side, and playing a little ball over the top towards the back posts, or we're going out wide towards our full backs, again trying to create an overload down one side and pinging deep crosses, or pulling it back to the edge of the box. We are a multifaceted team, mate, in the way we can break teams down, and it used to be when we played against a low block, we just shit the bed at times. We just put aimless crosses into the box to forwards that were never going to win aerial duels with centre backs. But we've changed the way we've done things, and I like to call it the Kevin De Bruyne ball, because I think he's kind of the master at it. You shift the play over one way and then a lovely dink to the far post. If anything, actually, they're looking back at the Henderson situation. Sorry for going off track here a little bit. They're looking at the Henderson situation where he headed the ball and they checked for VAR. If anything, to me, and I've only seen one replay of this, it was Dele Alli's hand. To me, it looked like Henderson nailed it onto Dele Alli's hand. But again, I could be wrong with the angle that I'd seen that from. Where am I from? Dublin, originally, mate. South Dublin, Shankill to be precise, but now I live in Wexford. Where's Milner? Injured. Can't even take a place on the bench today, unfortunately. He'd be a couple of weeks away, I think. Henderson losing balls, yes. I've got to be honest, he's had his pocket pinched twice today. For all the good things that Jordan Henderson does, and I do love him, and he does do many, today, a couple of occasions, he's been caught napping and he's had his pocket pinched. He should be looking over his shoulder a little bit more just to see what's his surroundings are like. And it's something that he usually doesn't get caught out with, to be fair. But look, we're being honest, and we always try to be. Yes, he should have done better on a couple of occasions. Liverpool fans going for a 2-0 prediction to the Reds. Sean Fernandez said, Craig, I think you should never stop being this passionate on stream. It makes being a Liverpool fan special, knowing how passionate our fan base is, unlike teams such as Plastic City. It's just, honestly, Sean, it's the way I watch the game. my wife says this to me all the time. I'm the same when the camera's on, the camera's off. If I'm just sitting here watching it on my own, I would be as worked up and screaming the same amount of abuse at the television. I just don't know how to watch football any other way. It is my life and soul. My week is kind of dictated by Liverpool results, which lately have been pretty fucking good, to be fair. Craig, why can't you view the game as well? I can't show the game, mate, because of copyright infringement, and the channel would be closed down if I showed either match footage or even the audio from the game. If you notice, I watched the game in silence, mate. I don't even have earphones in because I couldn't commentate. I'd be distracted. But yeah, I can't show the game. I wish I could, mate. Of course, I'd love to share it with as many Reds as possible, but we'd be closed down, and we work too hard. Gurkha has subscribed. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, can we get that number to tick over to 31,500 or even further on the stream? If you are enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, just take a second before the second half starts and give the stream a thumbs up as well. It helps push the stream and the channel out there, and our goal is, of course, to reach as many Reds as we can. And yeah, keep this bitch moving along. Leicester had a shocking loss, said TCC Reese. Yeah, 2-1, mate. Danny Ings popping up with the winner. Leicester thought that they'd picked up a late equaliser through Johnny Evans, but it was ruled out. Going into Starbucks with your volume up. These people need some Craig. Hello, Starbucks! Put a funny name on the cup, Sean. Put a funny name on the cup. Put Suck My Nuts or something as your name on the cup, mate. Or Ulick McGee, something like that. Just so they have to call it out. That's the fun part of going into Starbucks, isn't it? We just can't lose, said Magnus. I even watch what I'm not supposed to, said Callum. Good man. Just don't get caught, Callum. That's the important thing. Thomas said I gave a like. Thank you, Thomas. Top man. Spurs are diving so much, said Stanley S. Look, I think they're I don't think they've been at it too badly today so far. But yeah, they do like to go down. But to be fair, I think today they've been clipped a couple of times. What channel is the match on? For me, Sky Sports main event. I think it's on Sky Sports Premier League as well. I think one of our American friends said it was on NBCSN or something like that in the States. And probably it's on beIN Sports or something as well. Cocky Irish guy said that old Matip boy is back, Craig. And not just yet. He's not on the bench for today, but he's not a million miles away. Who's better, Salah or Mane? I literally made a video about this Jimbo yesterday where I said, as Liverpool fans, I don't think we should be comparing them. I think we should be just sitting back and enjoying having Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah as part of our football club and leave it for opposition fans to try and pick holes. There's nothing that frustrates me more than when I see people, and I've seen it on Twitter all the time, arguing over Salah or Mane. Mane's too greedy, Salah does this. Enjoy them. Enjoy having them here. We're in the privileged position that we don't have to worry about who's better. We just get to sit back, relax, and enjoy them as Liverpool players. It's great, isn't it? Craig, other than football, do I follow any other sports? Boxing, guys. People that watch the channel know I'm a massive boxing fan. It's the one thing me and my dad shared together. My dad wasn't really into football too much, although he did go on to coach my team when I was a kid, but he was never an avid fan. But from as my dad passed away when I was 21, but yeah, it always reminds me of my dad. It brings me back close to my dad. So yeah, I love boxing. Just quickly, for those of you that don't know much of my background, I'm a massive advocate for speaking about mental health. Both my parents killed themselves. My mother committed suicide. My father drank himself to death. So I'm a massive advocate for speaking up, and with the FA Cup recently having that 1 minute delay for everyone to think about their mental health, please let me just take a second to say, if you're somebody that is struggling, if you're somebody that feels lonely, if you're somebody that's down, please talk to somebody. Just take a second. It's really important. Talk to a friend, talk to a mental health professional, go to your GP, but please know that there is a brighter day out there. You never need to suffer alone. Email me. I'll help you, point you in the right direction if I can, give you a number. I won't, of course, give you any advice because I'm not qualified to do so, but just know that you're not alone. We love you. There's a community here for you. Yeah, and there is always a brighter day ahead. Trust me, I've been through some shit in my life, and I won't give up, and you won't give up, and there's no need to give up. We're all here for you. That's all I wanted to say anyway. Apologies about going a little bit negative there for a second, but the chat kind of led us that way. Look, again, people saying sorry to hear that. It's alright. Shit happens. You move on with life. I'm very fortunate where I am at the minute. I've got a lovely wife, 2 wonderful kids. I have a great support network. I'm very fortunate. So, yeah, no need to say sorry to me. Shit happens. You move on. I'm just trying to say that I can speak from some experience about these things, and I see a psychologist every single week. I see a counsellor, and it's made my life a better place. So if you are struggling, always put your hand out for help. It's alright, we're all fucked up in our own unique, beautiful way. Don't ever feel bad about it. If you had a broken arm, you'd go to the doctor. Your mental health's important. Make sure you look after it. Right, look, ladies and gentlemen, second half about to kick off. I love this team, said Stanley S. So do I, mate. They're easy to love, aren't they? And thank you, Liverpool FC, and thank you everyone for the kind words in the chat. I didn't say it for the kind words, honestly. I said it because just knowing if we as a group can help one person, just one, then that's class. Mark said nicely, said Craig, I've been in similar places, and I hope, Mark, that things are a bit brighter for you now, mate. Right, here we go. Second half about to get underway. Again, ladies and gents, if you've enjoyed the stream, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button before the second half kicks off. Give us a thumbs up. Keep your comments coming. Is Minamino playing yet? No, he's still on the bench, mate. Let me just run through the Liverpool bench, actually, before the second half gets underway. So, Adrian, Minamino, Lallana, Shaqiri, Origi, Phillips and Williams are the Liverpool bench for today's game. Patrick said, I love this team till I die. What else have we got? Come on, you red, said Mac. Craig, we should sign Danny Ings. I'm honestly delighted for Danny Ings, mate, that it's working out for him and that he's getting to put a run of games together and starting to bang in goals, because he seems like a top lad. Do you think Gomez will start when Matip comes back? Yes, I think Gomez is playing well enough that the shirt is his. And I've always said, if you're performing, you're doing well, you keep the shirt. You take your chance when it's given to you, and Gomez has certainly done that. Ushi and Craig's the best YouTuber going. Thank you, mate. Really, really, really appreciate that. Zach has subscribed. Thank you, Zach. 16 points clear, said Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. I think it's 17, you know, mate, but I could be wrong with a game in hand. And obviously City can play and they can catch up a little bit, but there's still a massive gap there. I think, what are we going to have? A 14-point gap over City if you won a game in hand, something like that. Right, second half about to get underway. Let's see. Here we go. Nope, that's the wrong clock. Start the second half clock. There we go. Right, Spurs launch the ball long. Ball goes out. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Greetings from a fellow dub in Germany. Wow, nice one, Lord Corner. I'm embarrassed to say I've never been to Germany. Somehow I really want to go to. I say that a lot on the stream, but you know I do love travelling, so hey, maybe Anfield Agenda will do a little Germany jaunt someday. Van Dijk comes across, rolls it out. Can Robbo keep it in? He can, but he's forced to go long. Spurs knock it forward, but Sadio Mane steps in and wins it back. Atkinson, are you taking the fucking piss, mate? Why does Martin Atkinson allow our players to be fouled and other teams to counter-attack and not give us jack shit from it? You are a fucking joke, Atkinson. A joke, mate. Jordan Henderson was clearly fouled. Gini Wijnaldum's gone up now to have words with him. Henderson was clearly fucking fouled. But Martin Atkinson almost wet himself with excitement at the thoughts of another Manchester United-esque equaliser coming along. You absolute cheating piece of shit, Atkinson. Anyway, Reds have tried to start the count. I hate that man. He is not fit to referee this fucking sport. He honestly is a joke. He's a joke. Honestly, I know I go over the top about a lot of referees, but I think you'll all agree with me. Martin Atkinson is a disgrace. Right, free kick to Spurs. It's taken quickly. Winks knocks it out right hand side. Ball back with Alderweireld. He takes a couple of touches. He goes all the way back to Gazaniga. Back to Alderweireld. Again, back to the keeper. Liverpool pressing. Gazaniga switches the ball out left hand side towards Danny Rose. He does well. Cushions it inside. Salah goes out to him. Rose is forced back to Davis and Sanchez. Sanchez rolls the ball across to Alderweireld. Alderweireld, Craig, get it right. He tries a long diagonal ball. Alisson comes and collects. knocks the ball up the line, forced to pull it out for a throw into Spurs. Eriksen takes it quickly. Lucas Moura chests it down, spins back inside, plays a little 1-2 with Aurier. Mane tracks back. Atkinson gives a free kick. He tried to play advantage. Sadio Mane did clip Lucas Moura, so that will be a free kick to Spurs. Too far out for a shot, but definitely an opportunity for them to put a ball into the box. Right, let's defend this. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Eriksen over this. Liverpool holding the line about 2 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. It's an awful free kick from Eriksen. Salah plays to Mane. Go on, Mane. Have a run at him. Sadio Mane, left-hand side. Turns back in. Lovely switch out towards Bobby Firmino. Firmino plays the ball off Sanchez, who keeps it in. Bobby, why didn't you follow that out, mate? Spurs go long, but it's all the way back with Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk now takes his time, rolls it out to Joe Gomez. Back to Virg. I'd love to know how many times I say that during a game. Van Dijk. He's under a little bit of pressure. Rolls the ball across to Robbo. Jersey boy, if you're watching, mate, stop emailing me. I've no interest in listening to anything you have to say, mate. Just forget about it, mate. It's done. Salah. Ball across. Mane now, left-hand side. I received an email there from Jersey boy. Mate, we honestly, just forget about it. It's done. There's no coming back, mate. You had every opportunity. I know you're watching. Just forget about it. You can make as many stupid little videos as you want on your own channel exposing the truth. But the truth is, Jersey boy, we don't care. You've had every opportunity, mate. You acted like a spoiled little brat. Just forget about it. It's done. Even the email, like the headline on the email is, please don't ignore. Right, what have we got? Ladies and gents, we're getting very close to 31,500 subscribers. We need about 24 more of you to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Chamberlain now. Ball inside to Mohamed Salah. Back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain switches the play, but it's cut out by Aurier. Eriksen. Well done, Genie. Great tracking back. Ball out left-hand side. Robbo. Thank you, Defy. You've already hit that subscribe button, mate. Appreciate it. Ball out right-hand side now. Ooh, Trent, a little bit of miscontrol. Goes out for a Spurs throw-in. It's taken quickly. Danny Rose. Winks back to Danny Rose. Pressure comes on by Firmino. Well done, Bobby. He's pinched his pocket. Good man. Genie Wijnaldum now. Sadio Mane back to Genie. Nice little dink by Genie out to Trent. A little bit of cushion control by Trent. Cuts inside past Son. Floats a ball to the back post. Gazaniga comes and collects. He was trying to pick out the run of Sadio Mane. Will you do a sub special? I don't know what you mean by that, mate. Sorry. Put it back in the chat, B3 Gamers. Happy to address it, mate. I just don't know what you mean by it. Is United next? Yes, United is our next league game, mate, and next Sunday. Really looking forward to that one. Robbo just about keeps that in, hooks it forward. Alderweireld gets ahead in it, and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Little bit of a control by Klopp there on the sideline. Robbo. Ball back to Van Dijk now. He rolls it back to Alisson. A second would be nice here to give us a little bit of breathing room. Trent, right-hand side. Rolls it across to Gomez. Gomez, all the way across to Big Virg. Back to Gomez. Van Dijk. Just looking for movement ahead of them. Back to Gomez. Trent. Gomez. Trent. Just the same little pattern of passing. No movement ahead of them. Gomez. Ball across now. Gomez. I'm changing my mind. I'm getting bored of saying Gomez now. Gini Wijnaldum now has it. Ball back across to Joe Gomez. Mixing it up here, you know. Out right hand side to Trent. Hendo drops in. Back to Gomez. Van Dijk. Spurs look to press. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson, little ball into the feet of Joe Gomez. Henderson. Liverpool have got past the first press. A bit of space now. Firmino, right hand side. Rolls it into Chamberlain. Chamberlain spins out. Firmino goes on the overlap. Chambo cuts in. Spreads the ball across. Martin Atkinson dummies it and leaves it to Gini Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane. Robbo's forced to come back inside. Ball back to Van Dijk. He'll spread it across to Joe Gomez. Into Chamberlain. Back to Joe Gomez. Gomez carries the ball forward a little bit. Rolls it into Sadio Mane. Salah has his pocket pinched. Spurs go long. Van Dijk leaves it. Heard the call from Alisson. The ball goes through to the Reds keeper. Hendo. Gini. Space now for them to move into. Gives it at left hand side to Andy Robertson. Patient stuff from Liverpool. Again, Liverpool need to draw Spurs onto them so we can play around that first press and give it a little bit of space in midfield. Sadio puts his body on the line there to open up some space. Ball down the line towards Robbo, but there was too much on it, and Robbo saying, just play a simple pass into my feet. Well done, Sadio Mane there. Took a knock for the team there to knock that ball on. Of course, Atkinson won't pull that back for a yellow card because he only booked Liverpool players when they foul. Goal kick, long. Van Dijk wins it in the air, knocks it down. Again, Atkinson allows a Liverpool player to be fouled because Spurs are on the counter. He is some prick. Liverpool have won it back now. Again, Atkinson, you dumb blind bastard. Fouls all over the shop on Liverpool players here. We've worked it out right hand side. Honestly, he is atrocious. Chamberlain. Gomez. Henderson. Us winning games with Atkinson refereeing is like us starting with a fucking -1 handicap. Henderson pings a lovely diagonal ball towards Robertson. Well done. Good defending though. Nods the ball back to his keeper. And Gazzaniga comes out and claims it. Well done, Serge Aurier. Has there been any cards? Yes, 2 for Liverpool players, mate. Joe Gomez and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain were booked in the first half. Trent rolls it to Gomez. Gomez now looks ahead of him, little bit of space. Gives it across to Virgil van Dijk. Gomez. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Liverpool still leading with that Bobby Firmino goal to 0. Trent. Gini back to Van Dijk under a little bit of pressure. Rolls it into Gomez. Henderson. Ball worked out right hand side now to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He tries a long diagonal ball to pick at the run of Sadio Mane, but there's too much on it and it goes through to Gazzaniga. How are we all feeling out there? Second would be nice, wouldn't it? Spurs go long. Again, Liverpool players getting their own way. Gomez tried to pull it out of the air and now it's fallen to Son. Van Dijk with an absolute fucking crunching tackle. Spurs have worked it back though. Aurier strike. Well saved, Alisson. Well saved, keeper. Liverpool players caused that by getting in each other's way. I think it was Joe Gomez and Trent. Yes, they made a mess of it. It dropped to Dele Alli. Van Dijk, what a tackle. What a tackle. There'll be people on Twitter screaming for a Spurs penalty there. But it went on. Aurier had a strike and it went straight to the keeper. Well, I say straight to the keeper. Alisson did well to get behind it. You know it's last ditch stuff when Van Dijk's forced to go to ground on a tackle. Salah now, right hand side for Liverpool. Rolls it out to Sadio. Sadio with a lovely cushion pass. Oh, that was so close to being football and pornography. Last ditch tackle by Spurs. The game's starting to open up now. Oh, Sadio, you absolute wonder man. Don't know what a wonder man is, but Sadio was it. Dele Alli was dwelling on it and Sadio came in and pinched his pocket. Salah to Firmino. Shot straight at Gazzaniga. We can't keep missing these chances. Salah did well, laid it off to Firmino. Oh, I've got to do better than that, Bobby. Heading towards the hour mark now. Still 1-0 to the Reds. Alderweireld. Liverpool have press. Spurs just trying to find a way out. They play through the first. Too easy there. Winks just drifted in between the lines far too easily. Ali spins back inside. Winks is forced back to Alderweireld. As I said, the game's starting to open up now a little bit. You'd imagine that would suit Liverpool, but ball over the top. Alisson comes flying out. Karate kicks the shit out of it. Ball goes out. Left hand side. Dele Alli lets it go for a goal kick. Alisson, what a sweeper keeper. Throw in taken quickly. Gomez heads it down. Gini gets a touch, but it drops to Mora. Sadio tracking back again, but it's worked out left hand side now to Dele Alli. Mora. Spurs force back. Good play that by Liverpool. Davinson Sanchez rolls it out right hand side. Aurier up against Robertson. Tries to go down the outside, but he's forced back in. Eriksen. Ball deep to the back post. Finds Son. Deflection wide. Ooh, corner to Spurs. That was very close. Ball dropped to Son. Found a little bit of space. Got it onto his right foot. Had a strike. Liverpool player threw out a leg. Got a deflection and it went wide. Spurs corner. Eriksen over the corner. Ball in. It's up in the air. Drops to the back post. Son has it. It went out and in, according to the referee. Free kick to Liverpool. Or goal kick, sorry, excuse me. Goal kick to the Reds. What have we got? Gaz said Son is quality, would love him on the team. I love him as well. Adam Lallana is about to come on now for Liverpool as we reach the hour mark. Standing on the sideline. I'd imagine it's probably going to be for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's only coming back to fitness. It is indeed for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. First Liverpool substitution of the day on the hour mark, as I predicted, except I predicted it would be Minamino, but I did say Chamberlain would do about 60-65. He's been replaced now by Adam Lallana. Lallana had a great game against Everton. Hopefully he carries that form on into this game. Van Dijk. Goal kick was taken quickly. Gomez now. Henderson. Ball out right hand side towards Salah. Rose does well. Slides out. Throw in. Goal kick. Do you hear me? Throw in to Liverpool right hand side. Do I reckon we need more signings? Not really. Raphael, I think we just need to get players back from injury, which they are. They're not too far away. Salah does really well there. Shows good strength. Keeps the ball. Places to Bobby Firmino. Firmino rolls it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk gives it at left hand side to Andy Robertson. Back to Van Dijk. Liverpool again patient, trying to draw Spurs onto them. Gomez, Henderson, back to Gomez. Out right hand side to Trent. Back to Gomez. Oh, Jesus, Gomez was lucky. Eriksen almost intercepted that. Joe, you got to be more switched on than that. Mora now turns one way then the other. When he's on form, Mora, he's a cracking player to watch. Still Lucas Moura. He actually fell. He tricked himself there and fell. Ricochet falls to Aurier right hand side. Tanguy now. Ball back inside. Eriksen. Spurs work it into midfield. Harry Winks picks it up. Klopp won't be happy that there's a bit more space opening up for Spurs here now. Although, He'll probably back our lads to go and get one on the counter. Ericsson. We had more control of the game when Spurs were sitting back a little bit. Now they know they need to push on to try and get something. There'll be a bit more space for both sides to try and work it. Henderson. Deep for Liverpool. Gives it back to Trent. Trent knocks it inside to Adam Lallana. Lallana back to Gomez. Some of our passes are a little bit unnecessary. Like sometimes we're just passing it and then getting it back, and 2 seconds later we're back in the same spot and nobody's moved. Genie. Bobby Firmino now has dropped very deep inside his own half. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson to Gomez. Play it out quickly to the right hand side, mate. Look. Trent's hugging the touchline out there and he's in space. Genie. Gomez. Trent, give it to Lallana. Back to Trent. Little ball inside to Joe Gomez. Gomez rolls the ball into Genie Wijnaldum. Now, Sadio Mane. Mane turns past. Real quick. Sadio Mane. Robbo pulls it back. Oh, good defended by Spurs. I thought that was going to be 2-0. Alderweireld did really well to intercept Robbo's cross. Really good play that. Gomez did extremely well to stay on his feet. Rolled it into Genie Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum with the ball into Sadio. Spurs defender slipped. Sadio went past him. He rolls it out left hand side. Robbo was on. Oh, he just couldn't pick out a Liverpool player. Corner by Robbo. It's awful. Cleared at the near post by Spurs and goes out for a throw in. Ladies and gentlemen, I can officially confirm that this has been our worst ever stream with regards to subscribers. Worst ever. We haven't even gotten 100 subscribers on the stream. So, if you want to help us out and you want to see us get to 31.5, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. How's it going, Craig? Pretty good, thank you, Ryan. Always happy when the Reds are winning. Is there any of our front three leaving soon? No, why would they, mate? They're the best club in the world. And they all signed new, improved contracts not so long ago. Right, Robbo now, left-hand side. Oh, it's a poor touch. He's creased though, Atkinson. He's fucking creased, Atkinson. Are you fucking... Is Atkinson actually blind? Ball towards the back post. Header. Atkinson, honestly, mate, you're a dumb fuck. Just give up. Just... If the Premier League are watching this, Andy Robertson was just fucking creased and Atkinson did nothing about it. You are a joke, referee Atkinson. A joke. If I'm Jordan Henderson now, mate, I'm taking my boot off and belting you across the head with it because you just allowed one of our players to be injured and just didn't give a fuck, mate. Didn't give a fuck. You're a joke, Atkinson. Fucking, he's a joke. He's a joke, referee. Honestly, I don't know what he does. What do you do? Thankfully, Robbo's back to his feet. Honestly, somebody should pass the ball near Atkinson so one of our players has to go on a sliding tackle and take Atkinson and the ball. Just for fucking funsies. Henderson. How is the Premier League giving that fucking grey-haired fraud a wage? Honestly. It's supposed to be the best league in the world. Full of the best footballers, the best managers, the best fans, the best stadiums, and we've got this fucking Omadon in charge in the centre of the pitch. Robbo now, cuts inside. Ball into Lallana. Lallana to Firmino. Firmino tries a little reverse pass. Genie, you're so good, mate. Comes and wins the ball back. Gives it out to Sadio Mane. Mane goes past Ericsson like he wasn't there. Ball in towards Firmino. Little flick, but it goes through to Gazzaniga. We've got to pinch this second and put this game to bed. Trent has it now. Right hand side. Firmino. Still Bobby. Gives it to Sadio. Sadio spins back. Gives it to Andy Robertson. Genie Wijnaldum. Trent's out there on the right hand side if anybody can find them. Robbo to Sadio. Sadio. Oh, unlucky Sadio. Just a little bit too much on that, mate. The ball was to Trent though. Should have went out to Trent. He was in a load of space. We need to put this game to bed. Good save that from Gazaniga, to be fair, from Sadio's header. He was going the wrong way, did well to get a strong arm across. Spurs keeper clears it long. Henderson takes it on his chest. Lallana pinches it off Hendo, gives it to Gini Wijnaldum. Why did you play that ball back to Lallana? Now we've gone backwards, Gini. Just pick the ball up, glance over your shoulder. You're in 10 yards of space. Henderson. Trent. Blind ball. Given away. Spurs try a counter, shit the bed, and the ball goes through to Alisson. Thank you to everyone that hit that subscribe button, by the way. We've hit 31,500 subscribers. You're all a bunch of legends. Thank you. Lallana, ball down the line now towards Sadio. Oh, unlucky Sadio. 22 minutes left. Liverpool lead by Bobby Firmino's goal to 0. Ball down the line from Spurs. Van Dijk gives to Alisson. Alisson's under a little bit of pressure. He clears the ball. Puts it out for a throw in. Spurs about to make a double substitution here. Right, who's coming off for Spurs? Exactly as I told you would happen. Mourinho just starts throwing every attacking player he can possibly find on the pitch. Takes off his left back, puts on Eric Lamela. Have more subs for Craig, aka the Irish Wonder Man. Thank you for the super chat, Fearless Dragon. And Christian Eriksen comes off to be replaced by Giovanni Lo Celso. And thank you for the super chat again, Fearless Dragon. Really appreciate that, pal. Right, just over 20 minutes to go now. The Reds lead by a goal to 0. Oh, Atkinson, you're a prick. Like, give up. Even Henderson's telling him to fuck off now. Honestly, he's a fucking Amadon, Atkinson. By the way, sorry, I keep forgetting it. If anybody hears me saying the word Amadon, they don't know what it means. It's the Irish word for idiot. Mane now on the counter for Liverpool. Plays the ball out right hand side, takes a bit of a deflection. Finds Trent. Trent gives it back. Henderson. Trent. Henderson. Go on, Hendo. Whip one in, pal. You know you want to. What are you going backwards for? Fuck's sake, Henderson. About 15 yards of space in front of you, pal. Trent. Little ball down the line towards Salah. Oh, he does well to keep it in, but he gives it straight to Davinson Sanchez. He passes it into Harry Winks. Lallana's countering back. Oh, well done, Trent, but it breaks out left hand side. Ball down the line from Spurs. Trent is there, casually passes it in. Well done, lads. Hendo has it now. Plays into Bobby Firmino. Firmino spins back, rolls a nice little pass into Adam Lallana. Lallana swings a lovely ball across left hand side to Andy Robertson. Gini drops in, Robbo finds him. Gini now carries it forward, rolls the ball into Andy Robertson. Sadio spins back inside. It's a bit of a shocking pass, but Gini does what he does and goes and picks it up. Well done, Gini. Lallana now, back to Gomez. Hendo spins around, gives it out right hand side to Trent. Back to Jordan Henderson. Hendo looking for options, gives it to Joe Gomez. Gomez across to Virgil van Dijk, who's on that left hand side. Again, Liverpool just moving the ball around, trying to find space in between the lines to pick out a man. Henderson, Gomez. We need to move the ball a little bit quicker. Now, Hendo, you've got 15 yards of space in front of you, man. Carry the ball forward. Why play that 2-yard pass when you've 15 yards to walk into? Draw the man on, mate. Draw the man. Van Dijk. Mane. Gini. Look at the pass. The wrong pass. The pass was Lallana. Henderson out right hand side. Trent now. Little ball down the line to Lallana. Wait for the Cruyff turn. No, he just spins back around. Gives it to Hendo. Hendo tries that ball deep towards the back post. Robbo heads it across. Looked like he was getting a little shove there, but anyway, the ball's up in the air. Well done, Joe Gomez. Ball back now, Virgil van Dijk. Gini. Virgil. Back out to Gini. Virgil. Lallana. Lallana gives it out right hand side to Gomez. Gomez works the ball into a little bit of space and plays a nice pass in the Trent. Little ball down the line towards Lallana here. Well done. Lallana now turns back inside. Henderson. Hendo puts his foot on it. Plays the ball back. Gomez. Gomez switches it across to Virgil van Dijk. Back to Joe Gomez. Bit of space for Gomez now ahead of him. Spurs players injured. Spurs were asking Liverpool to put it out. Henderson does the decent thing. Puts it out for a throw in. Spurs player left foot injured. Very sporting play that from the Reds. Time for Craig to have a little drink of the old Diet Coke. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a post-match show coming up about 5 or 10 minutes after this game ends. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you can do me one little favour, give the stream a quick thumbs up. Surprise, surprise, Spurs player's better now. To be fair, there was no incentive for him to go down there. He genuinely looks like he has a knock on his left foot. Oh God, Atkinson just doing what Atkinson does again. Atkinson, he put the ball out for a throw in, you dumb fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing, Atkinson? Henderson put the ball out for a throw in. I give up. Anyway, Liverpool have it. Drop ball. Van Dijk. Gomez. No, the referee stops the game for a head injury. Who was it? Bassett. The referee's the one that stops it for a head injury. If there's a player down injured, it's up to... Oh, we've been pinched. Mora. Oh, thank fuck's on shit to bed. Gini Wijnaldum had the ball pinched off him in midfield. Spurs had an overrun of the Liverpool defence. I think it was 4-on-3. Ball worked out left-hand side to Son. I'm just looking at this now. Yeah, it was a good tackle on Gini. Falls to Lucas Moura. He gives it to Son, who shits the bed and blazes it over the bar. Looks at the ground. Nothing wrong with the ground, mate. It was just an awful shot. Anyway, sorry, Bassett. Back to what you were saying, mate. The referee will stop the game for a head injury, but it will be up to the players if they put it out for any other injury. Anyway, now Spurs again attacking down the left-hand side. Son. 1, 2, 3, 5 Spurs players now inside the Liverpool half. Ball across. Alisson leaves that. Goes out for Liverpool throw in left-hand side. 15 minutes to go. What do we reckon? What will Klopp do on the bench, ladies and gents? For all the Liverpool fans that were a little bit nervous, I get you. But this team surely has earned your trust at this point. And even if we do, even if worst case scenario Spurs come back and nick a point, we're still miles ahead. Don't worry about it. No need to be nervous. Just enjoy. Enjoy these Reds. Sadio now. Lovely spread of play by Sadio to Trent. Trent rolls the ball in towards Mohamed Salah, who had his arm pushed. Again, Atkinson the twat just lets that one go. James, Craig, forget the Diet Coke. You need a bit of Pepsi Max. No, that's blasphemy, James. Blasphemy, pal. Can't stand Pepsi Max. The young lad very occasionally has a can of Pepsi Max and oh Jesus, it's horrible. Alisson rolls the ball into Gomez. Gomez again with a stupid pass. Joe, wake up, mate. Firmino now tries a little back heel, which was unnecessary when Adam Lallana was standing 5 yards away. We're our own worst enemies at times with little bits and pieces, but we need to wake up, stay switched on, focus, relax, do the right thing. Spurs are just going all out attack now. The right pass played at the right time here and we'll carve them open. Spurs work it back. Alderweireld. He plays the ball out right hand side to Aurier, but the flag goes up. He was offside. Daniel said in Jamaica it's Pepsi over Diet Coke anytime. Oh, not for me, mate. Not for me. I just can't stand Pepsi. Kloppo's having a little chat here on the bench, trying to figure out what changes to make, perhaps. Right, Alisson now with the free kick. He goes long towards Sadio Mane. Ball's turned over by Genie. Well done, Sadio now left hand side. Run at him, mate. Run at him. Make him shit himself. Ball across from Sadio. Lallana, it's a handball. Whatever happens here, nothing will count. So we might as well just play the ball 50 yards backwards. Yeah, there was a handball in there, so even if we scored, it wasn't going to matter. Spurs goalkeeper goes long. Gomez, well done. Calmly nods it down left hand side to Andy Robertson. That's the type of calmness that we need. Ball goes out of a Spurs player. It'll be a throw into Liverpool left hand side as the clock ticks towards 78 minutes. Divock Origi time by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen. The big man's getting warmed up, getting stripped off, ready to go. Oh, I'd love Divock to go on here and bang in a second. Robbo takes the throw, gives it to Bobby. Bobby loses out. Lucas Moura turns it over. Oh, even when we get... Oh, Sadio, you absolute superstar. Sadio Mane tracks back, as he always does, works his ass off and wins it back for Liverpool. Now it's out right hand side with Trent. Trent tries a long diag towards Genie Wijnaldum. Have a shot, Genie. He's fouled. Atkinson. Fuck you! Fuck you, Atkinson! He was clearly fouled! Wagging your finger, you grey hair prick! Doesn't make it any less of a foul. Spurs are on the counter attack. Atkinson, you're a cheating cunt! A cheating fucking cunt! He's a joke referee! An absolute fucking joke! How is this moron allowed to referee a game of football? He is a cheating prick! Ball back with Gazaniga now. Fuck you, Atkinson. Honestly, mate. How do you look yourself in the mirror at night and not just... Must have a Man United tattoo or something. He must have. It's like he intentionally tries to be shit. Wagging your finger doesn't make it right, you dumb cunt! Ball down the line now by Spurs right hand side. Bit of space for Lo Celso. Ball across to nobody. It'll go for a goal kick. Martin Atkinson, honestly, Klopp should knock him out. He's a fucking joke referee. Surely you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen. The man is an absolute disgrace. There's nothing he loves more than not giving Liverpool a clear free and allowing the opposition to counter-attack. He did it against United and they scored from it. He's done it twice today and Spurs have had counter-attacks. Divock time now, ladies and gentlemen. Sadio Mane is going off. Sadio put in another fantastic shift. Well done, Sadio. Great shift from Sadio. Divock Origi's on now for the last 10 minutes. Well done, Sadio, again. Great performance, mate. Martin Atkinson must owe me about 50 bottles of paracetamol for the headaches he's caused. Anyway, Spurs have it now in midfield. 10 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Oh, I'd love Divock to score. I'd fucking love Divock to score. I hope when we score we go up and wink at Atkinson if we score a second, because that's what I'd do. If I'm Jordan Henderson, I go up to Atkinson and I'll wink at him just to let him know, you cheating prick. Ball over the top, goes all the way through to Gazaniga. 9 minutes left. Spurs are going to pour it on. This is why Origi's on now. That ball over the top will be on to Divock. I've gone past thinking Martin Atkinson is just a bad referee. I'm absolutely convinced he is fucking corrupt at this point. I don't care. My opinion, it's my opinion. I think he's a corrupt referee. I'm fucking sick of looking at him. Ball out right hand side now. Aurier. Ball deep to the back post. Oh, that should have been 1-1. Should have been 1-1. We got let off there. I think it was Lo Celso coming in at the back post. Klopp's losing his fucking mind about us not picking up players, but that should have been 1-1. We are very, very lucky to not have conceded an equaliser. Son does really well. Puts it out right hand side to Aurier. He whips a lovely ball into the back post. Oh, how the fuck did he miss that? He's 3 yards out on his left foot and he puts it wide. I'll never know how he missed that. Mourinho falls to his knees, of course, looking for the cameras to go to him because he's a fucking glory hunting little shit. Oof, that should be 1-1. You won't see many worse misses than that. Firmino now. He's hacked again. Oh, you do have a whistle, Atkinson. Bula bus for Martin Atkinson. He does have a whistle. He does give Liverpool a free kick. No yellow though. Don't remember seeing the yellow. Where was the yellow? We stop a counter-attack and our two players get booked. 3 times now Spurs players have failed us on counter-attacks or in good attacking positions, and Martin Atkinson doesn't bother getting the card out of his pocket. Prick. Oh, and then he brings the free kick back about 7 or 8 yards from where it actually was, just so we can't have a shot. Nice. Anyway, Trent's over it, Robbo's over it. We need a better delivery than we got from the last one. I play this out to Henderson. Ball deep towards Verge at the back post. It was 1 man against 2 there. Henderson, he nods it back to Robbo. Robbo switches it out left hand side. Genie protects. Finds Trent. Trent spins. There was another foul on the Liverpool player there, by the way. Atkinson didn't give, just in case you missed that, you cheating prick. Spurs try a switch. Ricochets, comes back to Spurs. In case you didn't notice that, Genie was fouled as he tried to play the ball to Trent, but Atkinson couldn't be arsed blowing his whistle again. He is fucking... I won't be surprised if Spurs equalise. I won't be surprised if Atkinson drops his trousers and starts knocking one out in the middle of the pitch. Or runs over to Jose for a fucking hug. Dele Alli now. Ball across to Alderweireld. Oh, well in, Lallana. Well done, pal. Lallana now. Liverpool on the counter-attack. Where are the bodies coming forward? Fuck's sake. Lallana, well done, mate. Bite yourself a cheap free kick, which I don't think was a free kick, but well done, Lallana. Mourinho drinks Diet Coke. Now, relax now, James. Relax. I heard secretly it's Pepsi Max inside the Diet Coke can, James. That's all I'm saying, mate. That's all I'm saying. Just over 5 minutes to go plus injury time, which, you know, Atkinson will probably add on 90. Just for the laugh, because he's a prat. Is Atkinson at it again? He gives us nothing. Literally gives us nothing. Van Dijk now standing over the free kick. Pings it towards Divock. Divock, you can't be waiting for it like that, pal. Genie now in midfield. Ball rolled into Bobby. Bobby, he had his pocket picked because he was waiting for support on the right hand side. We're going a little bit too defensive for my liking here. We're not getting the bodies forward on the counter-attack that we should be. Robbo now. Go on, son. He's pinched. Spurs player down injured. Oh yeah, cunts don't put the ball out here though, do they? They'll want us to put it out though, watch. What are you putting your arms up for, Alderweireld, you cheating prick? You were happy to fucking get up when your team were on the attack. Salah now has the ball. He spins and gives it back to Henderson. 4 minutes left. Genie out left hand side to Robbo. Ball inside to Divock. Back to Genie. Liverpool trying to take the sting out of the game now. Lallana. Robertson. Van Dijk. Across to Joe Gomez. Gomez into Adam Lallana. Lallana spins out. Gives it out right hand side to Trent. Trent goes up the line. Plays the ball in towards Mohamed Salah. Gazaniga does well. Comes out and gathers. Did anybody just see what Alderweireld fell to the ground like he was shot for? Robertson's boot brushed off Alderweireld's left leg and the big fucking softie goes down like he was shot. Firmino. Salah. Flicked out right hand side to Lallana. Lallana rolls it into Jordan Henderson. Hendo goes forward. Rolls a little ball into Mo Salah. Salah gives it back out to Henderson. Henderson ball deep towards the back post. Alderweireld does well, flicks it away. Can Robbo get there? Yes, he can. Plays the ball inside to Firmino. Firmino does really well. Spins back, gives it to Robbo. Give it inside to Gini. Gini, back to Robertson. Robertson, little ball down the line to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini turns inside now, goes past his man. Go on, Gini. Go on, son. Rolls it back to Divock. Oh, Divock, he just hasn't been awake since he's come on, Divock. He's taken far too long every time he gets the ball. Ali's done really well there for Spurs. Finds a bit of space in midfield. Back to Dele Alli. Origi needs to wake up. That's 3 times now he's been caught in possession. Just over 2 minutes to go. Dele Alli in midfield for Spurs. Plays it to Harry Winks. He spreads it out right hand side. Aurier. Back into Lucas Moura. He goes on a run. How many little ricochets does that fucker get away with? I love it, like, fair play to him, but every time he runs forward, someone tackles him and it bounces back. It kind of reminds me of Luis Suarez when he used to make runs. Strike. Good save, Alisson. We cannot be giving him a chance like that on the edge of the box. We cannot be given opportunities to Spurs on the edge of the box to have a clean strike. Well done, Alisson Becker. Watched it all the way and got good set of hands behind it. 90 seconds plus additional time to go. Alisson tries to go long towards Firmino, but it was cut out. Spurs now with Son. Infield towards Winks. Spreads it out right hand side to Aurier. Origi comes across. Gini pinches it because Gini's just a fucking machine. Gini cuts back inside. Now even when they try and foul him, he's too strong for him. He just brushes them off. Not a hope of getting a foul from Atkinson though. Origi. Go down the line, mate. Liverpool about to bring Xherdan Shaqiri on here for the last minute plus additional time. Alisson swings the ball out right hand side. Trent. Liverpool get bodies forward, but Trent slows it down. Gives it back to Henderson. Trent. Ball down the line towards Mohamed Salah. He does well. Controls it right hand side. Oh, it's a piss poor pass, but it falls back to him. Bobby. Turns back. Gives it to Origi. Oh, footwork. Divock, go on, do it. Divock, good strike. Gazaniga did well to get behind it. How on earth did Divock Origi find space there? He was surrounded by players. Amazing footwork. Goes past 3 of them. Works out right hand side. Could have done better with the shot, but well done for creating the space. Winks now down the left hand side for Spurs as they push forward. Son. Again, Spurs are finding space on the edge of the box. Oh, well done. Well fucking done. Great defending. Lamela goes down like the cheating prick that he is. Spurs are some fucking bastard for trying to buy cheap penalties. Falling in the box looking for a penalty. I think Atkinson's given us a free kick and a yellow card here for Lamela, is he? Spurs players, they're a joke. They're always looking to buy a cheap penalty. Always. Shaqiri still waiting to come on at the side of the pitch. Atkinson said 3 minutes of additional time. Mohamed Salah is coming off now to be replaced by Xherdan Shaqiri. Well done, Mo. Again, like Sadio Mane, he's ran himself into the ground today. Didn't get the opportunities, but worked hard. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be asking you for your man of the match in the post-match show that's going to be coming up after this stream. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. We'll be back live within 10 minutes after kick-off, or the end of the game, excuse me, for the post-match show. Origi now plays the ball out right-hand side to Shaqiri, who's on the pitch straight away. He's looking to get into space. Whips the ball in. Oh, Gini header, but it bounces straight in front of Gazaniga and he collects it. 90 seconds to go. Spurs have it in the left back position. Liverpool drop deep. We need to be pushing up. Don't be just sitting back and allowing them 15 yards of free space. Look, still drop back. Press. Firmino, well done, mate. Still pressing, still running himself into the ground. Alderweireld pings the ball out right hand side towards Winks. We can't be dropping deep. Ball into the box by Spurs. Spurs have it on the edge of the box. They force backwards. Sanchez. Alderweireld. Lucas Moura. Son now right hand side for Spurs. Liverpool doing well though, have 2 lines of 4. Henderson urging his players to shuffle across. Lallana goes across now. Spurs still can't find any space. The press comes on. Spurs get past it. Work to Son. Son cuts back inside. Strike. Alisson behind it again. Well done, Ali. Well done, keeper. 20 seconds to that goal. That could be Spurs' last opportunity. Alisson Becker has the ball in his hands. Hopefully, surely we see this one out. Well done, Alisson. Everything he's been asked to do today, he's done, and he's done magnificently well. 3 minutes are up. It's now up to whatever Atkinson decides to add on for the substitution. Alderweireld across. Again, Liverpool have dropped deep. You'd imagine this is one last time. Clear this and it's over. Hoof it long. Right, Atkinson. Come on, mate. Blow the fucking whistle. Drops in midfield. Well done, Lallana. Chance to counter-attack. Just hit the corner flag, mate. Fuck it in a second. Just get it into the corner. Shaqiri now for Liverpool. He does the right thing. Goes back. Trent tries a ball over the top. Pull down out of the air. Well done, Lallana. Just keep it there. That's it. Just keep possession. Well done. The right thing. Fuck it in the second. Ball goes out for a throw into Liverpool. 50 seconds have been played over the additional 3. Klopp's holding his watch. Atkinson's surely just about to blow his whistle. 4 minutes now gone. Atkinson, just blow the fucking whistle, mate. It's over. It is over. Liverpool have beaten Spurs by 1-0 to march even further clear at the top of the Premier League. Nobody and nothing is going to stop this Liverpool team from our destiny, which is lifting that Premier League title. Go on! 1-0 to the Reds. Another clean sheet. Bobby Firmino with the winning goal. You gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, because our post-match show will be coming up within 10 minutes. Hope to see you there. We're going to be celebrating another Liverpool win where we just march clear at the top of the Premier League. Thank you as always for your support. Love to each and every one of you. I hope to see you in the post-match show in a few minutes. We've only gone and won again, ladies and gents. These Reds, unstoppable.